It's time once again for Pottsboro Cardinal football. The 2024 Pottsboro Cardinals are presented by the Utter family of dealers. Cardinal Athletics are sponsored by A&O Auto Care, Fletcher Ace Hardware, your farmer's insurance agent Alex Walston, and the Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative. Pottsboro football is brought to you by Magnolia Med Spa, Texoma Medical Center, First United Bank of Pottsboro, and your local Texoma Chevy dealers. The Cardinals are sponsored in part by B&B Barbecue, Jeremy Lewis Mortgage, Jeff's Auto Sales, and Buffalo Wild Wings. Also helping to bring you Pottsboro Cardinal football, Blurred Lines Barbershop, Sherman Chevrolet, and Tanglewood Resort. Also sponsoring tonight's game, Warren Cat, Towery Insurance, and Towery Realty. Now let's head to the field for your Pottsboro Cardinals.
Welcome to Bulldog Stadium in the heart of Palmer, Texas, just south of Dallas, Texas, a little bit north of Ennis, where the drag racing's going on tonight. We might be able to hear the drag racers just north of us. We'll see how that goes, but we're here for Friday Night Lights and Cardinal football. I'm Bobby Hancock along with my good buddy Toby Flanagan. We're going to try to bring you all the action. We're glad that you've tuned in tonight. It's a little bit of a trek down here to Palmer, Texas, and maybe you've stayed home and you're going to just catch up on everything we are able to bring to you by live stream and on the radio. So thank you for joining us. Toby, Friday Night Lights, I know you're just buzzing.
We're excited to talk about drag racing. I was drag racing all the way through Dallas. When it seemed like it. Man, those people fly down through there.
Yeah, you got to go about 80 to keep up.
Or you get run over.
Exactly
no doubt,
right.
no doubt. Yeah, so here we go.
That's
Palmer,
it.
Texas, Battle of District Unbeatens right here, Bobby.
That's it.
Palmer's coming in. They're pretty hot.
Palmer comes in with a 4-2 overall record. They're 2-0 in district. Pottsboro 6-0 overall and 2-0 in district. So, yeah, it's the battle of the unbeatens in district, and we'll see how it plays out tonight. We're going to have a conversation between Toby and Coach Poe in just a minute, but just give us a little overview before we hear from Coach Poe. What are we looking at in this Palmer Bulldog team?
Well, they've got a pretty explosive quarterback we're going to have to contain. They've also got a couple of good skill position guys. And from what I understand from Coach Poe and the team, looking for our defense to really go out and shut them down. We really want to start fast and let our offense, Bobby's been explosive this year.
Yep.
I mean, we've had a minimum of 32 points every game. And we really want to come out and we really want to establish our offense. And if we get that coin flip goes our way, we're going to get the ball.
Get the ball, yeah. We're going to start and get on the board first. And Pottsboro's got a powerful offense on passing and rushing. The last 2 weeks, they've done it more on the ground than they have in the air. We've been under 100 yards passing the last 2 weeks, but good games of rushing. So Pottsboro's been doing whatever it takes to get the job done, and that's Coach Poe's philosophy. Whatever they give us, we're going to take advantage of it. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what this Bulldog defense puts on the field tonight and how Pottsboro responds. We'll take a break right here, come back with the Coach Matt Poe Show right after this.
Fletcher Ace Hardware has everything you need for your next project or backyard barbecue. Tackle tough jobs with steel trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Tools that professionals trust. Need a fresh look? Choose from 3,500 vibrant colors with quality Benjamin Moore paint. And for the grill masters, they've got you covered with Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, and a range of gas, pellet, and charcoal grills. Stop by the Honey Hole for unique gifts or a treat for yourself. Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful hardware folks.
You don't have to look far to see the value in an Utter Family Ford deal.
We have plenty of inventory and it's all priced to move.
On our remaining 2024 Ford Edges, we are now offering 0% financing for up to 60 months.
Plus you get $1,500 special retail bonus cash.
Please visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman
or Blake Utter Ford in Denison,
where it's easy to see the Utter Family Ford value.
Welcome to Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy, your destination for rejuvenation and wellness. We specialize in enhancing your natural beauty with optimizing health and a wide range of services. Our medical weight loss programs, our tailored IV therapy treatments, our expert Botox and filler services, our luxurious facials. We also delve deeper with functional medicine. And don't forget about our hormone therapy services. Visit us today in Durant or Denison and let Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy help you look and feel amazing.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Welcome to episode 6 of the 2024 edition of the Coach Matt Poe pregame show. Last week, the Cardinals took care of business at home with a 48-23 win over Dallas Madison, moving to 6-0 on the season and 2-0 in district. This week, we traveled to Palmer for a battle of district unbeatens. Let's get to Coach Poe's thoughts on this week's game. Coach, congratulations on another solid win over Dallas Madison. What were your key takeaways from last week's performance?
Our kids went out there and did what they were supposed to do. We thought we were a dominant team, and they went out there and played the way they're supposed to play. We didn't execute great, but had some takeaways and did a good job overall.
Yeah, good team effort. The offense continues to be explosive, putting up another 48 points last week. I think the lowest point total on the season is 32 points. What do you like most about the execution on that side of the ball?
Mainly we ran the ball, and our guys did a good job up front. We're able to run the ball effectively, and, we'd like to do that every week.
Yeah, big boys up front. Do you have any idea what the total weight across that line is?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so defense and special teams played a big part as well. So defense held Madison to just 3 points before the half. And Madison, man, they had some good athletes on the field, and it was a pretty stout performance by the defense. What stood out to you about the defense's efforts?
Oh, just great effort. Yeah, we were flying to the ball, and guys were making plays. We did miss a few tackles, gave a couple of big plays in the second half, but the first half, man, we flew around the ball and were tackling people.
Well, I'd also noticed in the second half, we were up by a lot, and we didn't have a JV game last week, but a lot of those kids got into play, and it's critical for those kids to play, and it's critical to have those games. But how do you think the JV kids did?
Thought they did a good job. They made the most of every opportunity.
Absolutely. Talking about special teams now, special teams played a role last week. Griffin Dyer, our kicker's been doing a great job all year. Last week we had an onside kick recovery. How valuable are those kinds of plays in setting the tone?
Well, you get recover an onside kick, that's one more possession you get offensively, and if you get a big punt return or kickoff return, that bodes well for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and doing a great job out there. Got Dyer's kicks, those onside kicks are kind of the thing of beauty. He's doing a great job. So injury updates this week, Coach, as we enter the heart of district play. How's the team's overall health?
Oh, we're good. We'll have the same guys we had on the field last week, so that's a good thing.
I noticed PJ was down there in a wheelchair. He had some surgery. I'm glad to see that he's out with the team, though. That's awesome to see him out there. So this week we're traveling down south to Palmer. Another long road trip through Dallas. Coach, it looks to be about an hour and 45 minutes drive in light traffic. You guys will be traveling in a big yellow school bus all the way down there. And that makes travel a little bit difficult. Do you have any concerns about the long trip, and are you taking any special measures to make sure you avoid delays?
I really just special, but leave extra early, and sometimes we possibly may get there a lot earlier than we care to, but we'd rather be early than late. So I think it'll be fine. We're just going to take precautions to make sure we're there on time, ready to go.
Ounce of prevention, exactly right. So Palmer's 4-2 and 2-0 in district play. First time we've ever played them. What do you expect from them in this important district matchup?
Well, they do a great job offensively. They got a quarterback that throws the ball well, runs the ball well, is extremely athletic, and they got a lot of other skilled players that do a lot of things for them. So we're gonna have to play really good defense. Defensively, I don't think they're as strong as they are on offense, but they're well coached and do a good job. But we plan on scoring a lot of points.
Yeah, and that's kind of been our MO this year with Caden Humphrey back there, Xavier Brady, like you mentioned, that big offensive line. Carson Nix doing a good job running the ball. And actually a lot of people contributing across the board, which is really fun to see and a lot of fun to watch. And the kids look to have a good time doing it. So this is the first meeting between Pottsboro and Palmer. Does playing an unfamiliar opponent change anything you prep for?
No, not really. Preparation's pretty much the same. We get film on each other, and so we have an idea what they're going to do offensively. You're always going to have some unexpected things come up in a game, and how you adjust to those and how you handle those probably defines you as a football team. So hopefully we'll handle those well.
Yeah, those guys, your coaching staff, they seem to always do a good job, and the kids respond to those changes that you guys make in game. Playing a new team like that, it kind of goes back to what you always say, and you tell me all the time. You always say the same thing, but it's truth. You take care of yourself. Is that right?
That's absolutely. We got to worry about us. We still haven't played as good a football game as we can play, as we're capable of playing, and we hope to do that tonight.
Yeah, keep working towards that every week. So. Staying focused on the bigger picture, Coach. I know your goal is always that district championship. Palmer's they're second in the district next right now, and we play them tonight. Really want to beat them. What's your message to the team as they prepare for this tough road test?
Just be 1-0 tonight. We're not worried about the future. We're not worried about the past, man. We got to be 1-0 tonight.
It's a pretty good philosophy to live by. Take care of today, tomorrow take care of yourself. Can't worry about yesterday. Exactly, right. Pretty much.
There you go.
Coach, thank you for your time.
All right, you're very welcome, Tony. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to Mix 96.1. That concludes our Coach Matt Poe pregame show.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind: concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation. Keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
On the football field, you have to cover all the possibilities. With Farmers Insurance, Agent Alex Walston can help you cover all the possibilities in life. The lifelong resident of Pottsboro and a graduate of Pottsboro High School, he can help you with auto, home, renters, life, commercial, boat, motorcycle, and ATV insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, contact Farmers Insurance Agent Alex Walston, 321 West FM 120.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates. Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima and Life Habits of 2021. Products are not available in every state.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll. And we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
A&O Auto Care of Pottsboro provides high-quality auto repair, maintenance, and accessories. A&O Auto Care is family-owned and operated with over 30 years in the automotive repair industry that will take care of all your automotive needs from beginning to end. Business hours Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till noon and 1 p.m. to 5:30. Located at 216 FM 120 in Pottsboro. For more info, visit AOAutoCare.com. That's AOAutoCare.com. A&O Auto Care, where affordability meets quality.
Back in Palmer, Texas, we're glad that you've joined us, and we're in the middle of the Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show, and we are grateful that you all have joined us. Stands are a little bit light tonight. It's not very much in the way of stands across the way there, but and we're not quite full yet, so maybe a bunch of y'all stayed home and are going to listen in. We're glad that you did. We're going to bring in all the action to you tonight. It's going to be a fun night. Beautiful weather up here on top of the press box on the home side field, and if you go to Facebook and find my Facebook page, you'll see a beautiful sunset here from out to the west here from Palmer, Texas. So tonight it's the Pottsboro Cardinals taking on the Palmer Bulldogs, and going to be a district matchup with the two undefeated district teams going at it tonight, 2-0, both of them in district. So tonight, Toby's going to share with us some of the keys to the game. Let us know what we're going to be looking for as we face a new opponent in the Palmer Bulldogs.
Yeah, pretty exciting here. New district opponent, new district this year. Man, we're loving it. We're really enjoying the district. We're loving not having to drive 2 hours to every away game. Just one.
Mm-hmm.
Just one we had to drive almost 2 hours. It was real close through Dallas traffic. But, hey, keys to the game. Here's what we got. So we need to handle Palmer's quarterback. I understand from Coach Poe and from some of the other sources we have that Palmer's quarterback's pretty good ball player. So we need to handle him, keep the defense on point on him. He's both passing and running threats. Got to minimize what he can do out there, minimize their offense. And then we need to, number two, we need to minimize mistakes. Pottsboro needs to limit penalties and missed tackles, which Coach Poe identified as one of the areas to improve in our show. Dominating the trenches, man. With the Cardinals' large and powerful offensive line, I just did the numbers on them, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
I came up with 1,430 pounds on that offensive line.
That goes for between 5 guys.
Five guys. That's a lot. That's a lot of eating.
A lot of beef.
A lot of beef. They're doing. Coach Poe mentioned they've been doing a great job helping us run the football. We need to dominate those trenches, run behind those big boys, let Caden Humphrey go. They're running, and Carson Nix. When we need to start fast and maintain the momentum, get out front, and like we said earlier, if we win that coin toss, we want the ball, we want to score. That is your Utter Family Dealerships keys to the game.
Speaking of that offensive line, you got to give a lot of props to Coach Hamilton.
Hamilton, yes,
who
sir.
Came in, and he looks like he's about 20, but he's been around for a long time and doing a great job working with these kids and getting the most out of those big guys in the trenches, as you say.
Yeah.
So Pottsboro comes in tonight, and we're going to be facing a defense that may be a little shaky. So Cardinals are going to see, under the leadership of Mark Towery, offensive coordinator, see whether we'll go with the passing game tonight or the running game. They'll take whatever they can get. And as far as our passing game and running game, it's all about our quarterback, number 4, Caden Humphrey. Humphrey's got nearly 1,000 yards rushing through the first 6 games of the season, Toby. And so talk about the improvement that Humphrey has made from a sophomore last year to junior leadership this year.
And looking forward to next year. I'll tell you what, Coach Poe talks about it all the time, right? These kids grow year after year. Caden last year as a sophomore maybe wasn't as physically developed as he is now, but definitely not as mentally. You can see the game comes to him. He's processing a lot quicker out there. That helps getting those reps at Friday night game speed. Man, he's just improving every week, along with several of the players. I mean, some of our best guys out there are juniors, made that jump from sophomore to junior. Xavier Brady, as well, Carson Nix. A lot of those guys out there playing really well.
Going to be a good season to build on next year, as we're going to have a great year this year, be another great year next year. But Xavier Brady, you mentioned, has 37 receptions, 566 yards on the season. That's about 94 yards per game. He's followed by, is it Garrett Doris? Not Garrett.
Jet Mackey?
No, Doris. What's his first name?
Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett. Had it right in the first place.
Garrett
Doris. He's the second leading receiver with 162 yards on 13 catches. And then it's Jet Mackey with 153 yards on 7 catches. And then Carson Butcher, 8 catches, 121 yards. So the receiving corps, under the leadership of Xavier Brady, of course, they've all done a really good job. And I think that has helped open up the running game.
Yeah, absolutely. And Comfrey delivering the ball on time. Now, he's missed some passes. He'll be the first one to tell you there's stuff he's working on there, but he delivers the ball on time and a good ball a lot of times. Would you, like you said, well, what's Coach Bo do? He's going to the offense is going to take what the defense is giving you. Last week we had a safety over the top playing 20 yards back. What are we doing? We're running the football every time. They're going to go up and try to stop the run, put 8 men in box. We're going to throw it out there, and you've got the talent to do it. You've got the quarterback and the receivers that can do that.
And last week in that game, we had over 220 yards rushing last week, 300 yards rushing the week before. Both of those games, as I mentioned, were less than 100 yards passing. So we're doing whatever it takes to get the job done. Coming in tonight 6-0, and so whatever we're doing is working. Let's keep it up tonight. This is the Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show, and we're glad that you've joined us, and we're just talking about all things Friday Night Lights as it relates to Pottsboro Cardinals. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. Toby, starting lineups for the Cardinals.
Absolutely. Here we go. So it's going to be the same thing as last week's what we got. We've got quarterback number 4, Caden Humphrey, running back number 5, Carson Nix. We've got a left tackle, number 52, Brock Hill, left guard, number 78, Colton Cervantes, center, number 77, Holden Flanagan, right guard, number 79, Carson Culp. Right tackle, number 57, Kason Watson. Wide receiver, number 2, Xavier Brady. Wide receiver 17, Garrett Doris. Wide receiver 11, Jet Mackey. And wide receiver number 10, Carson Butcher. That's your offense with that big dynamic offense. Kicking tonight, it's going to be special teams, number 44, Griffin Dyer. On your defensive side of the ball, you've got number 57, Kason Watson on your D-line. Number 70, Zach Harrison, the only sophomore we have out there, Bobby, and he's starting.
Nose tackle.
Nose tackle, number 7. That's a hard place to start as a sophomore. Number 52, Brock Hill out there on the defensive line. Linebacker 23, Austin Hash. 15, Grayson West. 66, Jordan Keller, who's really stepped up this year, making a lot of plays, a lot of tackles. And number 33, Jacob Turner. Those are your linebackers. Quarterbacks are going to be number 24, Brooks Newberry's been doing a good job out there. And number 9, Connor McCormick, who recovered an onside kick last week as part of the special teams. And strong safety is Xavier Brady, number 2. And free safety is number 4, Caden Humphrey.
It's hard to single out any one individual on that defensive side of the line, but you got to talk about Grayson West, number 15, the senior outside linebacker. He's leading the team in tackles, but just giving some strong senior leadership in that backfield. Yeah,
those linebackers, the middle linebackers, especially in the Pottsboro defense, usually leads our team in tackles.
The other name that has come up a lot on the defensive side is number 66, Jordan Keller, senior.
Yeah.
Talk about Jordan's improvement this year.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about earlier. He's really stepped up this year. Very good job stepping up as a senior, being a leader. Jacob Turner at that, and Austin Hash, those linebackers are really doing a good job. And, of course, your defensive line, they're clogging it up. But Kason Watson and Brock Hill both still make a lot of negative plays in that backfield.
Well, it's Friday Night Lights. We've got about less than 8 minutes to go before we kick this thing off tonight. We're going to take a break right here, and we'll be back with more of the Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show.
Fletcher Ace Hardware has everything you need for your next project or backyard barbecue. Tackle tough jobs with steel trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Tools that professionals trust. Need a fresh look? Choose from 3,500 vibrant colors with quality Benjamin Moore paint. And for the grill masters, they've got you covered with Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, and a range of gas, pellet, and charcoal grills. Stop by the Honey Hole for unique gifts or a treat for yourself. Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful hardware folks.
When looking for a vehicle, you don't just want anything. You want the right vehicle, the one that fits your needs and, most importantly, budget. No gimmicks, no stress, just good hometown people to do business with. That's what you'll find at Jeff's Auto Sales. Jeff Auto Sales is committed to working with you. At Jeff's Auto Sales, every vehicle's price and down payment is clearly marked on the vehicle. And be sure to ask about their cash specials. Jeff's Auto Sales with the locations in Sherman and Denison and jeffsautosales.texas.com.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
We're back in Palmer, Texas, home of the Bulldogs, where the Pottsboro Cardinals come into town to take on the undefeated in district Palmer Bulldogs. It's going to be a great game tonight, I think. It'll be a good test. Be our first really good test, I think, in the district this year. Sort of, as it goes, Toby, a little bit of a weak district this year.
Yeah, it seems. Of course, we're accustomed to playing, state-ranked teams in district. The past few years, Mount Vernon, Winsboro, Mineola, and it was a really tough district. And honestly, coming over here, changing districts it's not quite as tough. But we can't control that, like Coach Poe says. We got to control what we control. We can control tonight's game.
This year we are 3A Division I. That's not changed, but we're in Region 2, District 6. That has changed a little bit, and so that'll make a little difference when we get to playoff time, who we take down that road. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Tonight, in other action in District 6, Region 2, Whitesboro travels to Dallas-Madison. Whitesboro's 3-2 overall, 1-0 in district. They've already had a bye week this week. Madison comes in 1-5 overall, 0-2 in district. That was our opponent last week that we were able to handle pretty well. Pilot Point is playing Dallas A-Plus Academy. A-Plus Academy is 0-5, 0-1. Pilot Point is 1-5 and 1-1 in district. And then, of course, we're here with Palmer. Life Oak Cliff has the bye week this week. Toby, next week is homecoming for the Cardinals. So how big of a deal is it tonight to get this win and go into homecoming on a high off of this victory?
Oh, yeah, that's huge, Bobby. Running into homecoming just quick. We did have the coin toss. Palmer did win the coin toss and elected to receive, which is not normal. Normally we get the ball, especially they normally defer. But, man, let's take care of this first district. Coach Poe talked about that. Let's get the first district win and then go into homecoming.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're really excited about being able to be down here playing in Palmer. It was a heck of a drive. Yeah. I know the team got here plenty early.
They did.
And like Coach Poe said, he said, I'd rather be early than be late. Get down here, get everything ready. I hope the guys are ready to play. It looks like they're pumped and ready to go. I know that it's been a hard week of practice. The coach has really been pushing them, and I'm excited to see what we're going to do.
Well, playoffs are right around the corner, so they've got to do everything they can to get things fine-tuned for that period. And both of our long travel to Life Oak Cliff, and then this week the kids had classes off on that Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know if they planned it that way or it just worked out. But
yeah, my boss and I were talking about that on the way down. And we're not sure if they planned it that way, but it sure worked out.
It really makes it nice for the kids to get away a little bit early and get down here. National Anthem. We love our country. We want to participate and let you listen in to the National Anthem played by Palmer Marching Band. One of the greatest songs of all time, our national anthem, for what it represents, the freedom that we enjoy as a country. Flags are flying at half-staff this week, I believe, in honor of those who are going through some horrendous times out of the hurricanes that have blown through North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and now through Florida. So we have those folks in our hearts and in our prayers. And we remember them as they literally rebuild their lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's 100% correct, Bobby. We're here Friday night talking about football, and in Texas that's very important to us. But man, there's so many people going through so many other things. I'm glad that they're at least commemorating that with a flag at half staff, and man, we're just thankful for where we're at and how we're handling things here.
That's your Ace Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show, and we're glad that you were able to get in on that. Thank you to the Fletcher Ace Hardware folks. I'll get that right before this night's over. But they are great sponsors of all things Pottsboro. We love those guys. Appreciate their support. Now it is game time in Palmer, and it's the Jeremy Lewis Home Loan Specialist kickoff. Pottsboro is going to be going from east to west, kicking off from the east end and going to the west. And so be from left to right on your dial if you had an old-fashioned radio. The ball fell off the tee just as Griffin was getting ready to.
A little bit of wind, Bobby. Not a whole lot, but we're up here on top of the press box. It doesn't feel bad, a little bit of wind, but the wind is at Griffin's back, it feels like.
So we'll see if he tries to kick it away or tries to roll it down the field and maybe get the ball. Here's the Jeremy Home Loan Specialist kickoff. It's up in the air, kicked off, taking it about the 11-yard line, running it back up the middle, now cutting to the left. On the left, hash marks brought down at about the 31-yard line by the Cardinals, so the Palmer Bulldogs will take over on their end of the field at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job getting down there. That's something, Coach Poe talked about in his pregame show. We were talking about how special teams are critical. Last week we recovered an onside kick. A few weeks before we faked a punt, had a touchdown off that. And special teams, man, that's a game changer. You get all three phases going at once. That's big.
Ball is spotted at the 30-yard line, so Palmer will try to go 70 yards for the first score of the game as they come up. They've got all black uniforms, black pants, black jerseys, gold helmets, and all pink wrapped shoes in honor of breast cancer awareness. Passes out to the left flat at the 30-yard line. Receiver number 2 runs up to the 36-yard line, make it 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, brought down by Xavier Brady. Number 2, Jonathan Ventura. For the Palmer, brought down by number 2, Xavier Brady on our side. Great job by Xavier, although it was about a 6-yard pickup, wasn't it?
Yep. That's it. 2nd down and 4 for the Bulldogs. Ball's at the 36-yard line. They come up, rush up to the line. They've got a tight set. Everybody's in within 10 yards of the line. Quarterback's running around the right end. Number 3, he is caught in the backfield. He was actually running the ball, so it's not a sack, but it's a tackle for loss.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Humphrey on the play. I'm trying to get the number. We're way up. Yep, that was Humphrey making a streak into the backfield. Grayson West strung him out, almost had him, and Humphrey came and cleaned him up.
Ball's back down at the 29-yard line, so that was a 7-yard loss on that play, and they are 1 yard further back than they were on their initial play of the drive.
Yeah, great job there.
3rd down and 11 for the Bulldogs. They've got 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. 1 man in the backfield. Snap is back. Rolling to the left is the quarterback. Looking downfield. He's under pressure by Watson. Gets out of that, but he's brought down after about a 3-yard pickup. Going to bring down 4th down for the Bulldogs.
That's what you're going to call, a great coverage right there. That was definitely a passing down. Man, all their guys, they ran a trips onto the left. We had them just covered up, blanketed out there.
Ball's placed at the 33-yard line, so it'll be 4th down and about 8. And we'll see if they're going to go for it or they're going to punt.
Looks like they're in punt formation.
Lining up punt formation. Nobody's back yet for the Cardinals.
Xavier's
starting to drift back. Kick is up, and it's long. It's a deep kick over Xavier's head. Hits at the 29-yard line and rolls inside the 15, down to the 11, finally stops at the 10-yard line. And so that was about a 52-yard punt with the roll on that one.
Yeah, about a 20-yard roll. It was really good roll there.
So that sets Pottsboro 90 yards away from the end zone they're trying to get to. They're on the 10-yard line as they begin their first possession of the game with 9:52 to go in the first quarter.
I love that we won that first possession, though, Bobby, from the Palmer side. We made them punt. See if we can do something with it here.
Ball at the 10-yard line, trips to the left. Xavier Brady by himself on the right. Nick's in the backfield with Humphrey. Humphrey's going to keep it himself over the right side. Finds a hole on the right side up to the 15 and thrown down. Looks like number 1 was the A.J. Cisneros. There's 3 Cisneros brothers. That's the sophomore who made the tackle after a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, just Humphrey running it out over the right side, picking up 5 yards. That's a great play to start the drive, nice and easy.
Ball's at the 15-yard line, 2nd down and 5. Twins to the left and right. Looking out to the flat. Finds Xavier Brady at about the 18. They quickly bring him down. They stays inbound. The clock keeps going, but we picked up another 3 yards on that 2nd down pass.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and again, just little chunks of yards. That's great. No problem there.
Going to bring up a 3rd down and about 1 after they place the ball at the 19-yard line. Humphrey's going to keep it himself. Over the right side again. Pass the 20 to the 25, 30, 35. Finally brought down at the 37-yard line, but not until after a big pickup by Humphrey.
Yeah, big shout out to Carson Nix on that play, laying a key block out of the backfield.
Ball is placed at the 37-yard line, so that was an 18-yard pickup for Humphrey. 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. Trips to the left. Nix in the backfield to the right side of Humphrey. Humphrey squats down to take the snap. Snap is back. Looking over to the right side again. Wide pass incomplete. Looking for Xavier Brady out in the flat. Exactly like they did down a little bit further on a 2nd down.
Yeah, had a guy on him. Palmer's playing an even front. Means there's 4 guys up front across our 5 offensive linemen, and they've got 2 or 3 backers sometimes.
Make it 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete on 1st down. Trips to the left again. Nix in the backfield. Handoff to Nix for the first time tonight over the left side of the line. Picks up about 5 yards before they finally bring him down. Going to bring up 3rd down, 5 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, offensive line, big shout out to those guys. Like Coach Poe said, man, they're doing a good job down there so far.
Ball's on the 42-yard line, so it was a 5-yard pickup. Going to be 3rd down and 5 for the Cardinal offense right here. Twins to the left and right for the Cardinals. Nix to the left side of Humphrey. Humphrey squats, takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He kicks it outside to the left, trying to find some open room. Does at the 45-50. Steps out.
1st down.
Past the 50-yard line in Bulldog territory. Looked like they had him stopped, Toby, but he made stuff happen.
Well, Humphrey's not only, he's quick, but he's strong too, man. He puts in the work in the weight room. You can tell. When he's running, you're not going to tackle him one-armed or even with the 2 arms. You better wrap that kid up and bring him down. He was just running through tackles.
10-yard pickup on that run, so Humphrey is starting big on running on the ground. Brings up another 1st down. That's 2 3rd down conversions for the Cardinals. Jet Mackey in motion from right to left, makes trips on the left side. Humphrey's looking down deep. He's under pressure. He throws the ball to get rid of it. Humphrey's on his back. Referee's helping him up. Got hit, pretty good hit, but it was all legal.
Yeah.
2 of those defenders got in the backfield before Humphrey could find an open receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if we were trying to run a screen there or what, but it looks like those guys had free releases. That's normally a screen play. We just couldn't get it out fast enough.
Humphrey was able to get the ball away to keep from losing any yards on that. It's going to bring down 2nd down and 10. Man in motion again. Jet Mackey it's Garrett this time. And it's a pass out to the flat to Xavier Brady. He's got yards. He's down to the 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Pottsboro Cardinals. Woo! Xavier Brady on a pass out to the flat from, what do you call it, the tunnel pass?
Tunnel pass.
And Humphrey hit him, and Garrett was out there, number 17. Garrett Doris was out there setting up the block and gave him just enough to, and Xavier did the rest with his legs.
48 yards there, Bobby.
48-yard touchdown pass.
90-yard drive.
Made it look easy on 8 plays. Getting ready for the point after attempt. Ball is down. Kick is up. Really good long kick through the uprights. Pottsboro up 7-0 over the Palmer Bulldogs. We'll take a break and be right back after this.
B&B Barbecue is a family-owned restaurant bringing the heart and soul of Southern barbecue to your table. From slow-cooked ribs to savory brisket, every dish is made with love and tradition. Offering daily specials with drive-thru, walk-up, and online ordering at bnbbarbecue.com. They've got your team covered. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 11 till 8 and Sunday through Tuesday for large orders or catering for parties of 20 or more. Now available through DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats. Come join the B&B family and taste the difference. B&B Barbecue, proud to support our Pottsboro Cardinals.
You don't have to look far to see the value in an Utter Family Ford deal.
We have plenty of inventory and it's all priced to move.
On our remaining 2023 Ford F-150s, We are offering 1.9% financing for up to 72 months.
Plus, you get $1,000 special retail bonus cash.
Please visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman
or Blake Utter Ford in Denison,
where it's easy to see the Utter family Ford value.
We're back in Palmer, Texas. It's the Jeremy Lewis Home Loan Specialist kickoff. Hits down at the 20-yard line and rolls out of bounds. Flags are in the air. We'll see if Palmer takes it where they place it or if they want us to kick it over.
I'll give you a Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive recap, Bobby. It was a 8-play, 90-yard drive capped off by Caden Humphrey to Xavier Brady. Touchdown toss on that tunnel screen. Xavier just took it 48 yards on a just real quick on a hop. Jeff's Auto Sales at Sherman and Denison. Folks, if y'all need a good used car, go see Jeff.
Clock management for the Cardinals took them a little over 2.5 minutes to get 90 yards down the field and 8 plays, just 2 third-down conversions. Good execution on that offensive drive.
Keys to the game, number 4, start out fast.
Palmer comes out with their all-black uniforms, their pink tape around their shoes, or maybe pink shoes. I can't tell from this distance, but got a full house backfield. Quarterback's rolling out to the right, looking deep downfield. Got a man open at the 30. Did he bring it in? No.
I don't think
Incomplete.
Don't think so. Brooks Newberry there on the coverage. Brooks in there. You know, Jet Mackey went out with a hurt groin a couple of games ago. Brooks came in and played cornerback, played well. He's still playing. Jet's still playing a lot of offense now. That way he doesn't have to go both ways. But great job, Brooks.
Had good coverage on him. Got just a little bit behind the receiver. That could have been a big play, but the pass just errant just a little bit. 7:10 to go in the first quarter.
Another one of those Cisneros brothers that was attended on the pass.
Doubles to the right, doubles to the left. Looking for passing again. Number 3 rolling out. Cisneros running downfield. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Running the ball but for no gain.
Yeah, it's a good solid hit there, too. I'm trying to get the number. Looks like that was Grayson West.
Jordan Keller. Eric Cisneros rolled back to pass and didn't see anything. Tucked the ball to run. They gave him a yard on that one, Toby.
Yeah. I mean, that's
not bad.
He earned it.
Yep.
He took a lick.
Going to bring up a 3rd down for the Bulldogs. 3rd down and 9. So the Cardinal defense has done their job so far. Let's see if they can hold them on this 3rd down.
Yeah, obviously passing down. Just had to play that good coverage.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Got a tight end in the slot. No man in the backfield. Reverse coming to the left side now. Number 1's got it, and he is stopped. Pottsboro stayed at home and played it. How important is that to stay in your position?
Just discipline. Xavier Brady did a great job coming up there. Wasn't fooled at all. Just made a great tackle there.
Ball's placed at the 36-yard line. Make it a 5-yard pickup, but it's going to be a 4th down and about 4 or 5 yards for the first.
Look like we got 21 Logan Goodman in the game playing cornerback right now.
Palmer comes out in their offensive set. Either that or they're going to do a quick punt. But right now, Pottsboro's in their regular defense. They've got 3 men stacked to the right. One of those guys comes in motion. They're going to run the play. Cisneros is looking deep downfield. He's got a man open, actually, at the 30. He caught it, and he brought down at the 20-yard line. Number 21, Landon Goodman.
Yeah, Landon just let the guy get behind him. That's what Brooks Newberry was playing a few minutes ago. We mentioned Brooks' name. I don't know if he got hurt and out of the game, but Landon's had to come in and spell him.
He had about 3 yards on him, and Eric Cisneros, the quarterback, put it right on the money.
Yeah, just got him beat. He just ran by him, got him beat deep.
So that puts the ball at the 20-yard line. We'll call that the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense for the Bulldogs. 1st down and 10 from the 20. 3 receivers left. Handoff to the running back coming around the left end. He's to the line of scrimmage and picks up maybe a yard or 2 before Pottsboro bumps him out of bounds.
That's one thing we haven't seen from Palmer so far is a lot of run plays up the middle. I don't think we've seen any run plays up the middle. They're all around the end trying to break out and get around that corner, but I don't think Pottsboro Speed's going to let that happen. Pottsboro's got some pretty quick kids.
They picked up 2 yards on that one. Ball's at the 18-yard line. 2nd down and 8. For Palmer. They've got 2 receivers wide out right. They've got a tight end. Nobody in the backfield. Quarterback's going to keep it right up the middle, looking for a hole. Got a little bit of yardage, but Pottsboro defense caved in and stopped that pretty quick.
Interesting set there, Bobby. They basically, it was kind of an empty backfield. Quarterback was back there by himself. Running back was up there at an H-back position, and they had a tight end. The running back motioned to the right, faked that handoff, then tried to come right behind him up the middle. No doing. Pottsboro playing great defense there, stayed at home and made the play.
Pick up of 3 yards on the play, run up the middle, makes it 3rd down and 5 for Palmer. 3rd down and 5 from the 15. The Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense for the home team. All black, pink shoes. 2 receivers right, a tight end on the right. Quarterback Cisneros rolling to the right, looking for a man in the end zone. He's got a guy open, but he overshoots him.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Had some head coverage by the Cardinals, but if the ball had been right on the numbers, he'd have had a touchdown in the back corner.
Yeah, the ball was thrown out of bounds. It'd have been, so it had to have been a perfect pass. It was great coverage, though, out there. It looked like Connor McCormick out there on the coverage.
That's that kind of pass. You have to loft high, put some air under it, and let it drop into the arms of the intended receiver.
And that one with the little area he had, that would have had to have been absolutely perfect.
This brings up another 4th down. They converted on a 4th down earlier this drive. Now they've got another 4th down. 4th down and 5 from the 15-yard line for the Bulldogs.
Watch trick play right here.
Looking to the left, throws out to the flat in the 15. Gets down to about the 12-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down.
Short,
so Pottsboro takes over on downs.
Yeah.
Defense holds once again.
Just from the plays they're running and the way they're trying to execute their offense, I don't think Palmer has played a team as athletic and as physical as Pottsboro is yet, because those plays were working on a little bit less athletic, a little bit less physical team. Those plays are not going to work against Pottsboro.
They're really going to the air more than I thought they would. They've had a few running plays, but most of their stuff's been in the air. I may be trying to catch Pottsboro off guard.
Well, Coach Poe mentioned, we got to expect the unexpected on this deal.
4:02 to go in the first quarter. Pottsboro takes the ball at their own 12 after having taken it from the 10 on their last drive, so we'll see if they can go 88 yards. Humphrey takes a snap, running right up the middle. Got a little bit of a hole. Oh, he dropped the ball. I believe Palmer got it. Number 10 for the Bulldogs, Riker Garrell, senior defensive back, falls on that ball after Humphrey, to his credit, was just trying to make second, third effort to get a little bit more yardage, and somebody came in and bumped that ball out.
Yeah, sure enough, and that keys to game number 4, get momentum and keep that mojo going, and that's going to be a big momentum stopper right there. We had them stop 4th and down right there. We got the ball back, they gave it right back to them. So gave them a 1st and 10 from the 15.
From the 15, still in the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone. 3:55 to go in the first quarter as they take their 3rd possession. 15-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers right, 2 left, empty backfield. Pass to the 10-yard line, running into the inside. Doesn't quite get into the end zone, did he? Nope. They called him down at the half-yard line.
Yeah. Yes, good play there. He was fighting all the way.
Yep, looked like he was going to get the end zone right at the left flag, but came up just inches short. That ball is almost touching the end line. So it's going to be a 1st down and goal from about the 6-inch line for the Palmer Bulldogs. 1st down, goal to go. They've got 1 receiver right, 1 left, 2 running backs in the middle. The Cisneros takes the ball up the middle. Quarterback keeper. No signal yet. There it is. Got the touchdown.
Yeah. Well, if he'd have had to go about 2 inches further, that would have not been a touchdown.
Yeah.
He barely made that one.
So it was a now we're going for the extra point for the Palmer Bulldogs. They're in their extra point set, going for 1. 7-6 as it stands right now. Pottsboro leads at the moment. We'll see what happens on this. Kick is up. Number 17, Holden Smith puts it through the uprights, tying this ball game up 7-7. 3:22 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this break.
A&O Auto Care of Pottsboro provides high-quality auto repair, maintenance, and accessories. A&O Auto Care is family-owned and operated with over 30 years in the automotive repair industry that will take care of all your automotive needs from beginning to end. Business hours Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till noon and 1 p.m. to 5:30. Located at 216 FM 120 in Pottsboro. For more info, visit AOAutoCare.com. That's AOAutoCare.com. A&O Auto Care, where affordability meets quality. Farmers Insurance, Chad Towery Agency, and Jim Towery with Towery Realty are proud supporters of the Pottsboro Cardinals. Whether you're looking to insure your vehicle, your home, or maybe even looking to upgrade or downsize to a new home, Chad Towery Agency and Towery Realty is your place to go for all your property needs. Let the fine folks and friendly faces of Farmers Insurance, Chad Towery Agency, and Towery Realty help you today. Serving North Texas and specializing in Lake Texoma, stop in at 682 FM 120 Suite 12 or call 903-786-9004 today. Go Cardinals!
Back to action here in Palmer. It's the Jeremy Lewis Home Loan Special squib kick down to the 35-yard line. Pottsboro handles it well. Looks like it was Garrett Doris handling the ball from the 35. Picks up 5 yards on the return. Pottsboro will take possession at the 40-yard line.
Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive update that we don't like to do, Bobby, for the other team. It was 15 yards for a Palmer Bulldogs touchdown. Jeff's Auto Sales, Sherman and Denison, folks.
7-7 is your score. 3:17 to go in the first quarter. Beautiful night here in Palmer, Texas. Offense comes back on the field for their third possession. Trips to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Empty backfield. Humphreys barking out some signals, making maybe some changes or additions. Now he squats, waiting for the snap. There it is. Tunnel screen out to the right. Caught at the 40-yard line, picked up maybe 3 yards. That did Xavier Brady after catching that ball. That was the play they scored the big 48-yard touchdown on their first possession. Couldn't quite get the break there.
Yeah, it just didn't develop as quickly as you'd like. They had it blocked up pretty well, but then Palmer was able to close on it. Going empty again, Bobby.
2nd down and 7 after picking up 3 yards on that pass. Humphrey waits the snap, then looks over to the sideline. Got 2 or 3 coaches giving signals. And now Humphrey's making some changes with the offensive line.
Palmer's DB's playing really back.
Humphrey's going to keep it himself right up the middle. Finds a little bit of a hole, but stopped after about a 3-yard pickup. Bring down 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals.
That empty set, those DBs are playing really far back, which lends us to be able to run the ball like that.
Ball is spotted at the 46-yard line. 3rd down and 4 by the Cardinals. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Nix is back in the backfield, running back position to the left of Humphrey. Humphrey's pointing to his left. Says somebody catch that guy. Looks like a potential blitz. Humphrey runs to the left side, finds the hole, gets the 1st down.
Yeah, good pickup there by the offensive line. They picked up both blitzers.
Gave Humphrey just enough to get to the 48-yard line, but they're in Palmer territory now. 1st down and 10 from the 48. Another 3rd down conversion. That's about the 3rd down conversion Pottsboro's had tonight. 3 receivers right on this play. Handoff to Nix over the left side of the line. He's got a hole to the 40-yard line, down inside the 40, close to the 1st down marker, but just a little bit short.
Yeah, great job Carson Nix following his blocker. Flanagan pulled out there from the center position, sealed that in, and Nix just came right off his hip and got good positive yardage. Great job, Nix.
Ball's at the 39-yard line. It's going to make it 2nd down and 2. 2nd and 2 for the Cardinals. Cardinal offensive line and backfield are huddled up. Receivers are out to the left and right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Nix in the backfield. 2nd down and 2 from the 39-yard line. Humphrey's looking deep, way deep. Xavier Brady's running to the middle of the field. Overshot. Got a flag on the play.
Yep.
There was no way Xavier was going to catch that ball, but the Brady Bulldog grabbed him by the shoulders and tackled him long before he had a chance to even catch him.
Yeah, the referee has no choice there because you don't know if he's going to be able to get over there and catch it because he wasn't given a chance.
Pass interference on the defense, number 2. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So maybe you heard the announcer saying automatic 1st down, 15-yard penalty on that pass interference. A good break for the Cardinals, gives them a 1st down from the 24-yard line. Got stacked receivers, 4 of them on the left.
Quad stack, Bobby. That's unusual for us.
Xavier Brady by himself on the right. Empty backfield. We'll see what they run this play. It's a tunnel screen out to the left side.
Nix.
Caught at the 32. Nix got another 1st down. Gets inside the 15-yard line. Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense now for the Cardinals. Down at the 12-yard line. 12-yard pickup on that tunnel screen.
Yeah, that quad stack we don't run pretty often. We're running it again, and we must have liked that play.
Quad, again, as Toby said, going to be a keeper by the quarterback. Humphrey up the middle, not much doing there. Got inside the 10, so picked up a couple of yards. Trying to catch the defense off balance and off guard there. Bring up a second down.
Yeah, Humphrey just punched it right up in the middle. Getting a few yards.
Second down and about 7.
First quarter down.
Into the first quarter. Tie ball game here in Palmer, Texas, 7-7. But Pottsboro Cardinals are knocking on the door. Stay with us. We'll be back with a continuation of this Pottsboro drive.
Tanglewood Resort invites you to come have a blast or just relax at their new renovated resort on beautiful Lake Texoma. Enjoy fine dining from new menus in their 2 different restaurants. Check out live music every weekend on the all-new outdoor tiki stage. Play trivia on Tuesdays or karaoke on Thursdays. While you're there, take a dip in one of their 3 sparkling pools. There's fun times for everyone at Tanglewood Resort. Book your getaway today at tanglewoodresort.com.
When looking for a vehicle, you don't just want anything. You want the right vehicle. The one that fits your needs and, most importantly, budget. No gimmicks, no stress, just good hometown people to do business with. That's what you'll find at Jeff's Auto Sales. Jeff Auto Sales is committed to working with you. At Jeff's Auto Sales, every vehicle's price and down payment is clearly marked on the vehicle. And be sure to ask about their cash specials. Jeff's Auto Sales with the locations in Sherman and Denison and jeffsautosales.texas.com.
Starting the second quarter here in Palmer, Texas, Pottsboro Cardinal tied up with the Bulldogs, 7-7. Pottsboro has the ball just inside the 10-yard line. It's second down and 7. They can get a first down if they get down to the 3. But as it is, it's the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense. Got the quads out on the left side. Xavier Brady by himself on the right. Going to Xavier Brady into the end zone, but nope. Defender did a good job keeping him from getting to the spot. It was a spot pass, and Xavier couldn't get to that spot.
Yeah, absolutely. That's another great thing about that quad stack over there. You're leaving your best receiver one-on-one out there. Fortunately, he didn't win that battle that time.
Going to be third down again. Pottsboro has converted on all their third downs so far, 3 of them. And now they face the 4th third down.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. They can get a first down by getting to the 3. Quads again to the left. Xavier Brady by himself. Humphrey's going to keep it to the right. Got some green inside the 10, inside the 5, down close to the first down marker.
First down, baby.
Good job, Humphrey. Again, that junior leadership, maturing, knows right where that stick was and got just inside of it to get the first down, making it first down and goal to go.
Yeah, Humphrey did a good job knowing exactly where that first down marker was, knowing where he needed to get. And wasn't going to make it to the end zone, but definitely made that first down. Now we got 4 tries for the end zone.
Red zone, Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone, now inside the 2-yard line. Cardinals are going to the wild card. Humphrey awaits the snap. It's back, going to go right up the middle following his pack of blockers. We're going to call it just short. Just inside the first or 1-yard line. Bring down second and goal from the half-yard line.
Ball looked like it may have been a little loose in there. I saw a bunch of Cardinals jumping in there. So
Humphrey's already lost 1 fumble.
That just tells me that Palmer's really trying to rip it out, so we got to be aware of that.
Wild card set again. Humphrey to the left of his 2 blockers. And all the big bodies up. And Humphrey's going to take it right up the middle. And he's got a big push.
He made it across.
No signal yet.
What? I
agree with you. It looked like
there's no doubt. I had my binocular on it. He was literally a step into the end zone, and then they pushed him back.
Yeah. So, I'm going to bring up a third down. They had the ball on the 2-yard line for the last 2 plays, and inside the 1 on the last one. Now it's going to be third down and a half-yard to go still. Play number 12 on this drive. Now he's in the end zone.
Any doubt about that one?
Standing on his feet, hands the ball to the referee. Touchdown, Pottsboro. Woo!
The Warren Cat touchdown, Bobby. Great job. Pottsboro Cardinals running that wild card right up the middle. I honestly think he had it on the play before, but finished it off with a no-doubter.
Settle it once and for all. Getting ready for the extra point after touchdown. Flanagan's going to be snapping the ball back to Humphrey. Humphrey's going to be placing it on the ground for Dyer, and Dyer's going to put it through the goal post. Here's the set. Kick is up. Ball is through the uprights. It's good. Pottsboro leads 14-7. Let's keep it right here right now. Give you a little bit of update on what's going on here in Palmer. It's 10:41 in the second to go in the second quarter. Pottsboro has just taken the lead 14-7 over the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bobby, we're running the ball well. We're throwing it pretty well. We're kind of doing what we want to. The only thing that we have really had an issue with, we had the one fumble, which they on the 15-yard line, which allowed them to score.
Yep.
Otherwise, I don't know that they, I feel like the score will probably be about 21-0 right now.
Yep.
But, you've got to clean that stuff up. It's 14-7 here at the very start of the second quarter. We're pretty much got about 10 minutes, 41 seconds left in the half. We need to go ahead and, again, keep pouring on the gas, see what special teams does here.
This is week number 7, Toby, and we're seeing a little bit of different wrinkle for the Cardinals. They going with that quad receiver set way out to the close to the out-of-bounds line. And so you think Pottsboro's trying a few new wrinkles to get ready for playoffs?
Oh, yeah. Well, you got these guys working on things all week, seeing what they're going to give them, and that's a great set out there. You got 3 blockers in front of a tunnel, then you can run a lot off that. Let me give you Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive update, Bobby. That was 12 plays, 60 yards, capped off by a 1-yard Caden Humphrey touchdown run for your Pottsboro Cardinals. Jeff's Auto Sales.
Helped out by a pass interference call on the Bulldogs on that one, which was very evident, so that helped keep the drive alive. But here we are with the Jeremy Lewis home loan specialist kickoff. Ball is kicked up and deep, down to about the 18-yard line, taken there by the Bulldogs, running up the middle, nothing there, cutting out to the left at the 35, out inside the 35, at about the 37, 38-yard line. We'll see where they place it.
Yeah, good deep kick there by Dyer. Number 20, Keenan Corey, looks like on the Bulldogs. Had a good little run back.
Ball's placed at the 36-yard line, 10:34 to go in the first half. Bulldogs take possession from their own 36, 1st and 10.
Defense has been real good about, kind of keeping everything in front of them. Playing with that short field a while ago hurt, but let's see what they do right here.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end set, tight end in motion from right to the left. Looking for the tight end short, but he's now going deep. Got a man open, and he catches it inside the 40-yard line on Pottsboro's end of the field. Jace Jones, senior tight end for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's something we don't see very often, is a tight end, Bobby. He's a big kid. He just went up over our guys.
Ball's placed at the 34-yard line, so 30-plus yard pickup there on that big pass play on first down.
Yeah, I think that's the first tight end pass we've seen all year.
Gives Palmer another first down. They're in Pottsboro territory now from the 34-yard line. Looking again to pass. They're pass happy tonight. Rolling out to the left. He got a man deep down at the goal line. I believe he caught it. Sure did. Touchdown for the Palmer Bulldogs.
Yeah, just again, cornerback got beat to a spot. Just got outran to the end zone, and they threw it up over the top. He just went up and got it.
Tight end did a great job catching that ball a little bit over the shoulder of the defender. Kept his concentration, brought it in for the touchdown for Palmer. Makes it 14-13, pending this extra point. Kick is up. And
flag on the play.
Good. Got a flag down. We'll see. Looks like it's offsides on the Cardinals. They'll, of course, decline that penalty.
Yep.
So let's talk about this a little bit, Toby. We're 14-14 in the second quarter. Getting a little more of a test maybe than we thought we might.
Well, Coach Poe's been talking about it all week. Their offense is explosive. And you saw it right there on that drive. 2 big long pass plays, and had a couple of long pass plays earlier. They are throwing the ball quite a bit. And, we're just not doing a great job on the deep ball coverage. They're picking on some of our newer cornerbacks on that left-hand side and just throwing the ball over top of them. Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive update was 2 plays for 64 yards for Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive update. Jeff's in Sherman and Denison. Go see Jeff Jefferson, folks.
2 big strikes by Eric Cisneros, who Toby told us to watch out for, and certainly they've gone to the air a lot tonight with their junior quarterback's arm, and it's paid off for him on that drive for sure.
He made one good throw with somebody tackling him.
Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff. It's a roller on the ground, taken by Garrett Doris again. He falls down at the 35 after handling the ball cleanly. So Pottsboro will take this drive at the 35-yard line. Got 65 yards to go to get into the end zone. Let's do it this time.
Yeah, might as well. We're here.
Yep.
Might as well do it.
So Pottsboro scored on their last drive of 12 plays, went 60 yards. So now they get the ball back and see if they can get in the end zone to keep the momentum on their side of the field.
Keep that mo. Absolutely.
Ball's placed at the 35-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Handoff to Nix over the right side. He's looking for the hole. He cuts it up at the 35 down to the 40. Finally brought down there after a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, bounced it outside for some good positive yardage.
Nix, the junior running back, has had a good year so far. He's second in rushing only to Humphrey. But doing a good job. Trips to the left this time. Xavier Brady by himself on the right. Nix to the right of Humphrey. Humphrey squats, takes the snap, fake handoff to Nix, and takes the ball himself over the right side. Got the first down at the 45, down inside the 50 in Palmer territory. Good run by Humphrey.
Yeah, absolutely. Bounced it outside to that right side again.
So 15, 16, 17-yard pickup again. He's probably pushing 100 yards already in this first half. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Nix to the right of Humphrey. First down and 10 after that great run.
Running over there, looks like they're trying to pull a run blitz. Now they jump out of it.
Ball's at the 48-yard line in Palmer territory. Waiting the snap. The snap's back. Humphrey's looking downfield immediately. Rolling to his right, pointing. Passes downfield. Finds a man. Open. Caught. First down in just maybe 11 yards. That was 10 yards to go for the first down. Xavier Brady was the intended receiver, and he caught it.
Yeah, good job there. Defense came up and showed like they were going to blitz. We called a pass play. They jumped out of it and ran past defense. Humphrey scrambled around, found Xavier.
Another first down, 11-yard pickup on that pass play. Ball's placed at the 37-yard line. Trips to the left. Handoff to Nix, going over the right side again. Picks up a couple of yards before Palmer brings him down. Going to make it second down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Kingston Elrod in there on playing right guard. They moved Carson Culp out to right tackle. Kason Watson's out getting a breather. Kingston, a junior, in playing.
Only gave him a yard on that run, so it's second down and 9. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right is Xavier Brady. Nix in the backfield with Humphrey. Waiting the snap. Snap is back. Tunnel pass out to the flat to the left.
Butcher.
It is Carson Butcher.
Man, that's the thing about Butcher. He's got good speed. If he breaks loose, he breaks past that first tackler, he may go.
6-yard pickup, I believe.
Down.
Going to bring up a third down for the Cardinals. Ball's placed at the 30. Third down and about 3. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Snap is back. It's going to be a keeper by Humphrey. Running to the right side. He's at the 30-yard line, turning it up, gets the first down, steps out of bounds at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, just keep running on that right side. Carson Culp, Kingston Elrod doing a good job out there. Honestly, I'll tell you what, those Jet Mackey, Xavier Brady, and the receivers out there doing a good job blocking them up too.
Be first down for the Cardinals from the 21-yard line. Regular set, 2 and 2 on each side. Handoff to Nix right at the middle. He cuts to the left, going to lose a yard on that play. Defense had a good job getting in the backfield. It was number 10 for the Landon Munoz, senior linebacker.
He showed blitz and jumped out of it, and then we snapped the ball, and he came right back in there, was right in the hole waiting for him.
Placement of the ball makes it no loss. Back at the 21-yard line, second down and 10. Man in motion's Doris from right to left. Humphrey was looking downfield, got under pressure. He rolled out of it, found a man downfield. It's going to be first down. Great awareness by Humphrey to find the man under pressure. It was Xavier Brady, again, about 11 yards downfield.
Yeah, Humphrey and Brady have done that several times, hustling up to the line, Bobby.
Ball's placed at the 10-yard line. first and goal from the 10 in the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone. Humphrey takes a snap, going to run it over the right side again. Picks up about 5 yards, bringing it down to the 5.
Yeah, just controlling the line of scrimmage, controlling the clock. Love it.
Good execution by Humphrey to keep from getting sacked on that pass play and find Xavier just at the last moment. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Hand off to Nix right up the middle. He's juking and jiving, trying to find some room, but nothing there on that play.
Nix had a bit of a hole, but he bounced it over to the right and right into somebody. I guess he felt something up in there.
Going to make it 3rd down for the Cardinals. 3rd down and goal from about the 6-yard line. Cardinals break their huddle, come up to the line. See what they dial up on this 3rd down and 5. 3rd and goal from the 5. Snap is back. Humphrey's looking downfield. Finds a man right over the goal line. Touchdown, Pottsboro. There's the signal. Woo! Carson Butcher, number 10, just inside the end zone line. Brings it in on that bullet from Humphrey. Good pass.
A little slant play right there. Carson, again, is a big receiver. Gets between the defender and the quarterback. Just gives Humphrey's body. Humphrey, like I said, threw that bullet in there. Nice job.
Pottsboro goes back in the lead, 20-14 with 5:20 to go in this first half. Humphrey awaits a snap from Flanagan. Got it. Puts it down quickly, and kick is up. No good. Had to rush that hold a little bit.
Yeah.
He didn't handle it well and wasn't able to get it down good for the kick to go through. So 6 points is what we end up with on that drive. Makes the lead 20-14, 5:20 to go in this first half. Stay with us at halftime. We're going to be talking to another very special young lady that grew up in Pottsboro, went to school in Pottsboro, went away to college, but came back to teach and coach. It'll be Hadley Williams. She's got a great story to tell, and so I hope you'll stay with us for the Alex Walston All-State. Is that right? All-State. Is that what is Alex? I'm gonna get in trouble. Farmers Insurance Agent. I'm sorry, Alex. You could sell that other, but you're a Farmers Insurance Agent. Halftime show, and we'll be talking to not Allison, but Hadley Williams at our Spotlight on Pottsboro, presented by A&O Auto.
Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive update. It was 65 yards, Bobby. Scoring play was Humphrey to Butcher on a bullet pass, like you said, to give the Cardinals the lead. 20-14, missed the extra point. Jeff's Auto Sales, Sherman and Denison.
Yeah, if Carson didn't catch that ball, nobody else was. So
no,
it was a bullet. Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff. It's up, high, long. Good kick down to about the 12-yard line, taken there by number 21 for the Bulldogs. He's got a hole up the middle, finally brought down at about the 39 or 40-yard line. Good return from the 12 to about the 40.
See where they spot it. Looks like they're putting it about the 39.
So the Bulldogs of Palmer will take over with 5:12 to go in this second quarter on a beautiful Friday night in Palmer, Texas.
See if we play deep coverage now and just make them try to run the ball.
Yeah, they've been going through the air. I don't have the breakdown on how many passes and to rush ratio, but
a lot to a little.
I'd say, yeah, it's been pass happy tonight for the Bulldogs. They've got trips to the left, nobody to the right. They've got one man in the backfield with the quarterback. Pass. They've got their tunnel pass out to the left side, taking it the 40 up to inside the 50. Going to be a first down on that first down attempt.
Yeah, we just went too deep on that one. Nobody stayed with the underneath man.
So they go from the 39 on their end of the field to the 49 on Pottsboro's end of the field.
Everybody bailed out on defense trying to get the ball over the top, and then they swung it underneath. That's good play.
12-yard pickup for the Bulldogs. Makes it first down and 10 from the 49-yard line in Pottsboro territory. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left, man in the backfield. Got these stacked receivers on the left or the right. Quarterback's running out to the right for his life. Gets a hole, runs up the field, gets down inside the 40. They're going to give him another first down after that run.
Yeah.
Did a little hurdle high jump trying to get over one of the tacklers.
Didn't work, but
I believe it was maybe Jordan Keller was there. He was trying to jump over.
Yeah.
Jordan's a pretty tall boy to try and jump over.
Got an official timeout over here. Looks like one of the officials is hurt.
Yeah, one of the officials must have gotten hit somewhere on that
Dinged
play.
up a little bit.
So that play started at the 49, and they just placed the ball down at the 36-yard line, so a 13-yard pickup. It was a pass attempt. Quarterback had nothing there. Cisneros tucked the ball, ran around the right end, showed some speed on that one, Toby.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, and we knew he was probably their best athlete going in. You know, they're trying to throw the ball a ton, so we're trying to cover that up. They've had some success on the deep ball, so which left us kind of exposed there underneath on that first play. Then right there, you know, we'd flushed him out of the pocket, just didn't have enough speed to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
So he ran up there. And, of course, you don't want to, you know, your secondary guys got to be covered in the back. They can't be coming up and making the plays quickly. So that's going to get them some net positive yardage on that. Looks like the referee's okay, walking back to his position. Maybe needed a minute.
2 plays, 2 first downs for the Bulldogs. They started at their own 39-yard line. Now they're at the 36 of Pottsboro. So they are making some things happen here. Defense going to have to figure out how to make the stop.
Yeah.
Palmer comes up to the line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Running back fake handoff to the Cisneros. Keeps it again, coming around the right side. He's got some running room. He's quick, Toby. 20, 15, cuts across the field to the 10, the 5, puts the ball inside the flag for the touchdown.
Yeah, he ran about 60 yards on that play.
To pick up the 36.
To beat up 36, yeah, he was back and forth. Good blocking, too, out there by his teammates.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what, we hate to applaud the opposing team, but that was a really good run.
That was good, yeah, he did a good job.
So, tie ball game here, 20-20. We're waiting for the extra point attempt by the Bulldogs. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. They got theirs, so they take the lead. Yeah. It's 21-20, 4:19 to go in the first half. Take a break. Be right back after this.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll, and we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
No matter the size of your job, from backyard projects to mining operations, Warren Cat has the service, support, and solutions to fit your needs. Whether you need a versatile attachment, a light tower or generator, a skid steer or large excavator, we have quality new, used, and rental options ready to work. Visit us online or stop by one of our many Oklahoma locations, including our new store in Ardmore, to put the power of Warren Cat to work for you.
Back in Palmer, Texas, Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff. Goes back to the 30-yard line. It was a squib kick. It's Humphrey. Picked it up at the 30. He's running to the right side, running for his life. Now picked up 30, got 5 yards, and then finally just went down to a knee. Said, that's good enough for me. Let's take the rest of it with the offense.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they tried that every time. Doris has been a good job, done a good job handling it, but it just went over his head and Humphrey got it. Let's give you a Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive update for the bad guys. It was 3 plays for 61 yards on the legs of the quarterback Cisneros. Jeff's Auto Sales in Sherman and Denison, folks. Go see Jeff Jeffers and the folks there when you need a car.
Ball is placed at the 34-yard line after that run back by Humphrey. 4-yard run back on the kickoff. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Humphrey's going to keep it himself on the right side. Got a hole, but he closed up quickly, picked up 3 yards, and then he was brought down by the defensive backs on Palmer.
Picking and weaving his way through there. Humphrey's doing a good job seeing the field.
Actually picked up 5 yards, more than I thought he did, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Cardinals. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Snap is back. Pass out to the flat, just past the 40-yard line. He caught it.
Yes, he
did.
It
was a catch. Was that Xavier?
Yes, it was.
Looks like he got right at the first down stake. Boy, they gave it to him. So 5-yard pickup on that pass and catch.
With that catch, he earned it. That was a heck of a catch.
Really good catch.
Good job.
Brings up a 1st down for the Cardinals from the 44. I mean, it was just barely at the 1st down marker. 1st down and 10 from the 44-yard line. Pottsboro's executing their offense. 3:15 in the first half. Clock's ticking. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Nix lined up to the left of Humphrey. Humphrey takes his squat. Snap is back. He's looking downfield. Fakes a short pass to the left. Now rolling to his right. Looking deep downfield. Nothing there. Passes it downfield, just trying to throw it away, but almost caught by Xavier Brady. I think he was coming back for it.
Yeah, he was.
But incomplete nonetheless.
Say, those kids have been doing it together for a while. They kind of read each other, and Xavier knows when Caden's flushed out of the pocket, he's looking for him over on that side. He's trying to break through and get open.
Humphrey got rid of it just at the last second, man. He was going down, and it would have been a big loss if he hadn't gotten rid of that ball. As it is, it's 2nd down and 10 for the Cardinals, still at their 44-yard line. 4th play of the drive. Jet Mackey in motion from right to left. Hand off to Nix. Nothing.
Yeah, run blitz there coming off that right side.
They timed it out perfect. As soon as Nix got the ball, he was hit and lost a yard or two. Actually, 2-yard loss. Okay, that's enough.
That was a little much.
Ball's at the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 3 for the Cardinals. 2 men right, 2 left. Humphrey's rolling back. He's going to pass. Out to the flat. Right at the 1st down marker. No good. Incomplete. Attempted receiver was Xavier Brady, but he couldn't hang on to it. Going to bring up Pottsboro's first 4th down of the night. We'll see how they handle it.
We are not going to punt it, I guarantee it.
Ball's at the 42-yard line.
Well, I don't want to guarantee it.
4th down and 3 yards to go, we'll say. Maybe 2.5, but nevertheless. Got a man lined up back for the punt, but I'll guarantee it's going to be a fake.
I don't know.
Xavier Brady's the short man, and he had a 70-yard run back on a fake.
They're looking for it, you can tell.
Yeah, nobody's back. Yep, there it is. Xavier Brady took the snap, and he's trying to get to the 1st down marker just there.
Yeah, they knew that was coming.
Oh, no, that wasn't the 1st down marker. That was the yeah, they had 12 yards to go. My bad.
Yeah, they didn't even have anybody back.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so that was the fake punt that Pottsboro converted 70 yards on a few weeks ago, but Palmer was ready for it, as Toby said, on that one. So we'll go over on downs for the Palmer defense. And coming into the game, Toby told us at the beginning that Coach Poe said the defense was their unknown factor. They didn't know how good this defense would be, but they came up big there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, our defense needs to come up big right here, stopping that quarterback.
Ball's at the 45-yard line, Pottsboro territory. 2:15 to go. Flag on the play.
That is the first penalty on them.
Had that pass interference.
Oh, yeah, pass interference.
Other than that.
Yeah.
And we had an offsides that was declined on an extra point. That's about it for us, too, I think.
Not a whole lot.
So we'll redo 1st down. We'll make it 1st down and 15 here. Moves the ball back to the 50-yard line. 2:15 to go on the clock. Then we'll go to our halftime show, presented by Alex Walston, Farmers Insurance Agent. 3 receivers to the right, no one to the left, so he's going to be passing. He's looking to pass, but he's rolling to the left. Passes downfield, passes short. It's going to be, I was going to say it's going to be interference on Cardinals, but they didn't call anything.
Well, it's because the ball was
uncatchable?
Yeah, I mean, it was literally, the guy was going one way and the ball was about 6 yards on the back behind him.
I could go with that.
There's no way he could have caught that ball. I mean, it was literally 6 to 8 yards from him.
So the Palmer fans think differently, but it stands no flag on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 15. 50-yard line. We got a timeout on the field by Palmer.
Yeah, hopefully we take this time out, too, to kind of regroup and figure out exactly what we're going to do here on defense. They got 2nd and long. You know they're probably going to be trying to throw the ball, but we got to protect against that quarterback scramble, too, Bobby.
2:08 on the clock till we get to halftime. Palmer leads, and we don't say this very often, this point in the game. Palmer leads 21-20 over the Pottsboro Cardinals.
Yeah, and we knew coming down here all this way, and they're going to be playing a tough team. They're going to, as Coach Poe, they're probably going to show us a lot that they haven't shown so far, and we got to adjust to that. And honestly, we had the one fumble there, which gave them a big short field, 15 yards, and they scored. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot like that. And We need to execute a little bit better on offense next time out.
And we knew junior quarterback Eric Cisneros would be something to deal with, and certainly he has filled that bill tonight. He's a fine quarterback, good running, good passing, good all-around quarterback for the Palmer Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Beautiful night here in Palmer. You can see lights way out in the distance. This is the big drag racing weekend in Ennis, Texas, and you can sort of see those lights way out there, and a bunch of big-name dragsters are here in town. That would be a fun event to be at.
A couple of big plays right here. We need to make a stop.
3 receivers to the right. Snap is back. Quarterback Cisneros rolling to the right. Got a man wide open. Number 2 at the 30, 40-yard line. Runs it down inside the 30 for a big first down. Boy, he was wide open, Toby.
Yeah, they've done that a couple of times. They'll run our safeties and our cornerbacks down the field. Nobody comes up underneath to play that underneath guy.
I believe it was number 2, Jonathan Ventura.
It was
the receiver.
He's had a few catches.
He's a junior also, so these Bulldogs got some good juniors to look forward to next year as well. First down for the Bulldogs at the 30-yard line. Looking to pass again, finds a short man at the 25. It's number 1, runs down inside the 20. Fans looking for a late hit by the Cardinals out of bounds, but no flags came out.
Yeah, they were going to the ground as they hit the out-of-bounds marker. They're not going to call that.
Now that was a sophomore wide receiver, another Cisneros, younger brother of Eric. It was A.J. Cisneros on the reception. Ball's at place at the 20-yard line. Going to be another first down. We'll call that the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense for the other guys. First down and 10 from the 20. Got a wide split out way to the far side of the field. 2 men to the right. Quarterback rolling to the right, looking for a man. Nothing there. He's going to tuck it and run. He's inside the 10.
Missed him.
Down to the 5. He's being... No, how did he get past those guys? A lot of broken tackles right there. I thought he was down at the 5, and he popped out and finally brought him down at the 1-yard line.
We had him dead to rights at the 10 and just missed him. Missed him.
19-yard pickup for Eric Cisneros. Brings the ball down to the 1-yard line. First and goal from the 1-yard line for these Bulldogs who are making a game of this thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone from the 1-yard line. First and goal. Cisneros going to keep it himself, but boy, there's nothing there. Good defensive plug up by the Cardinals. We'll see. Bulldogs call a timeout with 1:07 to go. They're going to talk it over and try to get this thing in the end zone. Going to be second down.
Sophomore Zach Harrison in there plugging up the middle. He did a good job. Took on a couple of blockers and stalemated and let the guys come in around him and finish it up. Cason Watson, Brock Hill, all in there.
Going to be a second down and goal, still from the 1-yard line. So he didn't lose any yard, but boy, he didn't gain an inch on that one.
Yeah, it's a great job.
Cardinals huddled up with coaches over on the far side of the field. Coach Lawler, another one of the kids that played here and came back. Got another couple of kids on this thing. Got Aaron Bates. He got Coach Keith Bates. He got, who's the other one that's up here? Kyler Kent. Got a bunch of kids who played Pottsboro football, and now they're coaching Pottsboro football. Mark Towery in on this. So, yeah, it's all in the family, folks.
See if we can stop them again right here.
It's going to be second down and goal from the 1-yard line for the Bulldogs. They're on the west end of the field. This is an east-west running football field. 1 receiver left, 1 right, 2 running backs in the backfield. Tight end shifts from the left to the right. They throw a flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yep, false start by the Bulldogs. Going to be second down and goal from they'll put it down at about the 6-yard line now.
Looks like they're tied in motion that made one of our offensive linemen flinch a little bit.
Yep. So it's going to be a second down. Ball spotted now at the 6-yard line. Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense for Palmer Bulldogs. They're trying to get in the end zone yet again. Cisneros going to keep it himself, running around right side. He is so fast, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Palmer. Made that one look easy, Toby.
Yeah, sure did. He ran over that right side. We were stacked up to block the middle still, and he just took it outside.
You talk about halftime adjustments that we're so good at. They're going to really have to figure out something to slow Cisneros down. He is fast.
Mm-hmm. Quick for sure. What's going on here?
Attempting the extra point. Palmer wants to call a timeout and talk about it.
Yeah.
1 minute to go on the clock. Palmer leads 27-21. They're waiting to try their extra point. Wonder if they're going to go for two. Why would they call timeout?
Well, they may. They may be talking about that because I would give them 29. That's, I don't know why they would. Actually, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because that would just give them, a 9-point lead, which –
I was writing some notes down. Maybe they didn't have the right people.
That's very possible.
Right people on the field. And they had to keep from taking a penalty. They called their last time. Well, no, they still shows one more timeout.
Yeah, they can't have one more.
That should have been number 3.
Yeah, that should have been number 3.
So they just haven't changed it on the scoreboard yet. Beautiful night here in Pottsboro. Nope. Palmer, Texas.
Yeah.
I was looking down at the end zone watching the Pottsboro band line up. They're in competition season, folks, and to find out when they're competing and go check them out on a Saturday. Our band has just come so far in a few short years. They are a quality band. They always compete with some of the best schools in the state. So here we are. We're trying to get a point after attempt, and it looks like they're going to go for 2, Toby.
Sure enough.
So they've got 2 receivers split out to the right, one way far to the left side, one running back in the backfield, a man in motion. There's going to be a screen pass.
No go.
Nothing there. Well, he's still trying to get there, but nope. Pottsboro shuts that down in a hurry.
Appreciate them giving us our point back.
It was that's a good point. Almost a lateral. I think he may have thrown that behind the line of scrimmage, but nevertheless, Pottsboro shut it down and held them. So that makes the score with 1 minute to go in the first half, 27-20. Stay with us in just a couple of minutes. We'll be in our halftime show presented by Alex Walston, Farmers Insurance Agent. If you want a fine young man who grew up in Pottsboro and doing great business in Pottsboro, be sure and see Alex Walston, Farmers Insurance Agent. And also, as I mentioned a moment ago, stay with us for the A&O Auto Care Spotlight on Pottsboro, talking to Hadley Williams. And you can bet she's going to be talking a little bit about her daddy. And I know her daddy's looking down, and he is a proud papa, even though he's not with us in person.
Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive update. It was a 6-play, 50-yard drive for the bad guys. Jeff's Auto Sales, Sherman and Denison.
27-20, Palmer leads. Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff. It was Palmer's trying to get that ball, and they indeed think they do.
They did. They got it.
Referees say, yeah, you did. It was an onside kick. And Pottsboro just couldn't quite bring it in. It was a great bounce, great kick by kicker Holden Smith, Jr. for Palmer. So they're pulling
great bounce.
They're playing a little Pottsboro medicine right there, Toby.
Well, as they should. If they want to win the game, they've got to pull out all the stops, and they're doing that.
Palmer
executing well.
Palmer gets the ball at the 41-yard line, Pottsboro territory. 57 seconds on the clock.
Defense kind of walking slowly out on the field.
They've been out there a lot.
Yeah, maybe a little tired.
Need to catch a breather. All
right.
Got
to make some plays right here, boys.
Here's the Palmer offense. Trips to the left. Single to the right. One running back in the backfield. Cisneros rolling back. He's going to look over to the left side. Got a man wide open, but overshot him. It was just 5 yards downfield, but he was wide open. Could have run for a first down for sure.
Grayson West back there on the pressure, though, throws him down. Good job getting pressure back there on him.
Clicked off 5 seconds, makes 52 seconds to go. Ball still at the 41-yard line. Second down for Palmer.
Still showing they have one timeout on the clock, and I sure don't think they do, but it shows they have one.
Yeah. 2 receivers right, tight end set on the right side of the line, 1 receiver to the left. Cisneros rolling back, plenty of time, a lot of time, finds a man wide open over on this side of the field at the 30. Missed tackle, he's down to the 25, inside the 20. It was A.J. Cisneros, little brother of Eric. Sophomore making the catch and a big pickup right there.
Too many missed tackles, Bobby.
Yes, sir. Ball's placed inside the 20 at the 19-yard line, 22-yard pickup. We'll bring up first down, 33 seconds on the clock. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Cisneros going to pass. Rolling back, looking downfield, finds a man in the middle. caught it at the 11-yard line, finally quickly brought down by the Cardinals, but not until he picked up about 8 yards.
They gave him another timeout.
They gave him that another timeout.
Yeah, I guess we missed something.
Oh, man. All right, so that catch was good to number 24, Cannon Cisneros, another one of the Cisneros brothers.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
That one's the older brother, so you got a sophomore, quarterback's a junior, and that is the senior. And he brought it down to the 11-yard line for 2nd down and 2 for Palmer.
20 seconds left.
20
they are officially out of timeouts now.
Yep, got 0 on the clock now on their timeouts. Pottsboro has 2 left, but not enough time really to need them too much.
So they're probably going to try to, of course, these are more than 99% going to be passing plays.
Yeah.
Quarterback may scramble some.
That's it, with the option of Cisneros taking off. And, man, if he gets up a little head of steam, he's hard to catch.
Yes, sir.
2nd down and 2 for the Palmer Bulldogs from the Pottsboro 11-yard line. It's the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro. Red zone offense once again for the Bulldogs. They are executing well on offense. Pottsboro's going to have to come out second half and figure out how to shut this machine down. 2 receivers right. Tight. Oh, we got offsides right there. That was sophomore Cisneros. Jumped in the wide receiver position. Again, that tight end went in motion, and that's when Cisneros jumped. So they got to get used to their tight end making a little shift. Moves the ball back to the 16-yard line after that 5-yard infraction. Still 2nd down, but now it's going to be 2nd down.
Keep everything in front of us and wrap up on our tackles here, Bobby. That's a big.
Exactly.
We've got to do that right now.
Justin Lawler out at the numbers on the far side of the field, barking out some instructions to his defensive team. We got 2 receivers setting to the left. They're set. Cisneros is going to run to the right. Quarterback keeper all the way. He's trying to get inside. Oh, man. Grayson Watson tackled him out of bounds. Grayson West.
Yeah.
Thank you. 15.
Yeah.
And West brought in crowd again, calling for a late hit. So it's going to be 3rd down. Cisneros couldn't quite find the opening on that one. Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense puts the ball inside the 15 at about the 14-yard line. 2-yard pickup for Cisneros on that play. 3rd down and 5 from the 14-yard line. 16 seconds on the clock. 2 receivers right. Wide receiver set on the right side of the offensive line. Snap is back. Cisneros looking deep downfield. He's under pressure. Looked like Grayson Watson got held. It's incomplete.
Grayson West.
That was Watson. I thought
Kaysen
that time.
Watson. Kaysen Watson.
Kaysen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good. I'm
I'll
sorry.
Get him right.
I wasn't watching over there.
I was watching Watson, and it looked like he got held. He almost sacked the quarterback, but nevertheless, pass was off, but incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
About 5.
Yeah, 10 seconds left.
Pottsboro defense, boy, they got to be gassed. They've been out on the field a lot this 2nd quarter.
Got to get pressure to the quarterback this play right here.
Palmer offense is all set in tight.
It's a bunch. They should be.
No, empty backfield.
Good job. We called a timeout.
Yep. All right, so 10 seconds on the clock. Palmer had a funky-looking lineup, and Pottsboro wanted to say, okay, where are these guys going? They had like 3 receivers on the right side of the line, but they were in tight. They all looked like one big solid offensive line.
3 left, or 3 right, and like 2 left. Everybody was bunched
empty
together.
Backfield, nobody.
So out of that, they're going to fly out different directions, and you got to make sure that you got to know as on your coverage here, you got to know who has inside, who has outside, who has over the top.
Easy to get confused in all that traffic jam.
Yeah, and that's what they were trying to run. They have definitely some, crossing around, some things, to kind of rub people off and get somebody open. Coming out a little bit more traditional set here.
Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone. Ball's at the 14-yard line. 4th down and 5 for Palmer with 10 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
Got one-on-one coverage out here to the left of both those guys.
And here's these receivers. It's trips to the right. They're sort of stacked up, but they're real tight. Now they've got a man in motion, goes further out. He cuts upfield. Cisneros is looking, got some room. Now he's under pressure. Got a lot of blitz on him, but he gets out of it. Rolling to the left, far side of the field. Still looking downfield. Incomplete in the end zone.
No time left.
ran the clock out with all that running around. So we're at halftime here in Palmer, Texas. Your Cardinals are down for the first time at halftime this year. It's 27-20. Palmer Bulldogs lead. We'll take a break and come right back with a little bit of an update right after this.
On the football field, you have to cover all the possibilities. With Farmers Insurance, Agent Alex Walston can help you cover all the possibilities in life. The lifelong resident of Pottsboro and a graduate of Pottsboro High School, he can help you with auto, home, renters, life, commercial, boat, motorcycle, and ATV insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, contact Farmers Insurance Agent Alex Walston, 321 West FM 120.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates. Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima and Life Habits of 2021. Products are not available in every state.
You don't have to look far to see the value in an Utter Family Ford deal.
We have plenty of inventory and it's all priced to move.
On our remaining 2024 Ford Edges, we are now offering 0% financing for up to 60 months.
Plus, you get $1,500 special retail bonus cash.
Please visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman
or Blake Utter Ford in Denison,
where it's easy to see the Utter Family Ford value.
No matter the size of your job, from backyard projects to mining operations, Warren Cat has the service, support, and solutions to fit your needs. Whether you need a versatile attachment, a light tower or generator, a skid steer or large excavator, we have quality new, used, and rental options ready to work. Visit us online or stop by one of our many Oklahoma locations, including our new store in Ardmore, to put the power of Warren Cat to work for you.
Farmers Insurance, Chad Towery Agency, and Jim Towery with Towery Realty are proud supporters of the Pottsboro Cardinals. Whether you're looking to insure your vehicle, your home, or maybe even looking to upgrade or downsize to a new home, Chad Towery Agency and Towery Realty is your place to go for all your property needs. Let the fine folks and friendly faces of Farmers Insurance, Chad Towery Agency, and Towery Realty help you today. Serving North Texas and specializing in Lake Texoma, stop in at 682 FM 120 Suite 12 or call 903-786-9004 today. Go Cardinals!
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll, and we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
Back in Palmer, Texas at halftime, it's the Alex Walston, Farmers Insurance Agent, halftime show. Your Cardinals are down at halftime. We don't say that very often, but they're behind 27-20 to the Palmer Bulldogs. So, you know, we said we've got an easier district this year, but we knew that this was going to be one of the good tests for Pottsboro, and certainly it's proven to be so. Toby, what do we got? What's the adjustments coaches are talking about tonight?
Well, I'm sure they're, defensive wise, we've got to, of course, try to contain that quarterback a little bit more. He's running around and making lots of plays, giving his receivers time to get open. But to do that, we need to control the down and distance, right? We need to make sure and pin them back. We'd love to see some negative plays and love to see maybe a turnover, which they had against us. Offensively, we got to go out there and execute like we can execute, man. We've done a pretty good job. But they've run a lot of blitzes and things. We got to learn how to pick those or figure out how we're going to pick those up.
Right.
And they're showing us a lot of different stuff than what they saw on film. So we're going to make those adjustments at half. See what we got after halftime.
One of the things we're seeing tonight that we've seen in some of the earlier games that weren't so impactful was some missed tackles.
Yeah.
I know Coach Lawler will be talking about that at halftime, and man, you got to wrap them up and bring them down, especially when you got a kid like Cisneros, this junior quarterback for Palmer, doing a phenomenal job running this offense, passing great, which has opened up that running game. They passed heavy in the first, and then it opened up the opportunity for him to run more in the second quarter.
Yeah, done a good job so far. He's showcased his ability. I think our probably offense is not lived up to their potential yet. I guarantee on the second half, I suspect you're going to see a lot more out of our offense. And, man, I'm excited to see what we got. I love to have these tests. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is probably one of the better tests, like you mentioned, in our district. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is really going to set us up to play well. And like we talked about earlier, we want to come out here with a win and go into homecoming next week with our heads held high and ready to go. And, our coaches make a great halftime adjustment, and we'll see what happens.
Well, it's time tonight for the Spotlight on Pottsboro. We're visiting with Miss Hadley Williams, a new teacher, new coach that has come home to Pottsboro, Texas. You're going to hear from her right after this break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
B&B Barbecue is a family-owned restaurant bringing the heart and soul of Southern barbecue to your table. From slow-cooked ribs to savory brisket, every dish is made with love and tradition. Offering daily specials with drive-thru, walk-up, and online ordering at bnbbarbecue.com. They've got your team covered. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 11 till 8 and Sunday through Tuesday for large orders or catering for parties of 20 or more. Now available through DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats. Come join the B&B family and taste the difference. B&B Barbecue, proud to support our Pottsboro Cardinals.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind: concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation. Keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
Welcome to Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy, your destination for rejuvenation and wellness. We specialize in enhancing your natural beauty with optimizing health and a wide range of services. Our medical weight loss programs, our tailored IV therapy treatments, our expert Botox and filler services, our luxurious facials. We also delve deeper with functional medicine. And don't forget about our hormone therapy services. Visit us today in Durant or Denison and let Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy help you look and feel amazing.
Thank you for hanging around at halftime tonight for another edition of Spotlight on Pottsboro. Every week we get to meet someone who's making a difference in the Pottsboro School District or just in the community. Tonight we have a very special guest with us. Her name is Hadley Williams. Hadley, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Well, listen, you're on a track of life that has brought you back to Pottsboro. Tell me, where are you from originally?
So, in my childhood years, we lived in Van Alstyne. Both my parents started coaching there for a few years, and then my dad got the offensive coordinator job here at Pottsboro, and he moved over here, and so we followed in suit. And I've been here ever since. So
all your memories basically are Pottsboro. Yeah, not Van Alstyne blue, but Pottsboro red.
Yep.
That's a good thing. When you were a little girl, I've seen pictures. You were in the rodeo scene. How did that come about? And, is that something you chose to do as a little kid, or did your mom and dad say, hey, let's do this rodeo thing? How'd that happen?
My parents were very, very supportive of me and my sister. So I'm pretty sure it was actually my older sister who decided that she wanted to rodeo. And so, of course, being the little sister, I was like, okay, I'm going to follow in right behind. And so we did that for quite a while. I think over 5 or so years. Mm-hmm. So a lot of our time and effort went into rodeo.
What was that, mainly barrel racing?
So we did barrel racing, pole bending, and goat tying. And then my sister ventured into roping calves.
Oh, wow.
So.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's hard work.
No.
So why did you give that up?
Well, again, my sister, I think she was about going into middle school, 6th or 7th grade, and so that was when school sports started. And it was just, again, rodeo was a lot of time and effort and consisted of most of our days and weekends. And so I think she decided that she wanted to go and do school sports and basketball and make that, her thing. And so, of course, again, me being little sister, I said, okay, I'll follow right along.
So she's like your Pied Piper.
Yes.
Wherever she leads, you'll go.
Yeah, we're
That's
best
cool.
friends.
Yeah,
so.
I can tell. That's a neat thing. That's really neat. Hadley, both of your parents were coaches. Did that put an extra bit of pressure to perform in sports? When you were out on the court or out on the field, did you feel like, man, I've got to perform? I'm the coach's daughter.
I mean, a little, yes and no. I'm more competitive than anything, so I think a lot of that was just really like, I want to win and I want to get the job done. And so I don't think I ever really felt pressured in the sense of like, okay, I have to do great, because I know at the end of the day my mom and dad both love me and they're proud of anything that I do. I think more so in them being coaches and also playing in college, I was more scared about, oh gosh, should I go play in college? And so that was more of what I felt more pressured in than playing high school sports, and performing and doing well. I know they'll always support me. So
your sister played at Southeastern Oklahoma State, really did well in basketball. Did you ever have the desire to play in college?
I did when I was younger. My freshman and sophomore year, I really thought that I wanted to go play in college. Again, I think part of me was worried that, my mom, my dad, my sister, they both were college athletes. And so I was like, okay, well, is this what I'm supposed to do? And it was COVID summer when I really, really prayed about it. And I spent a lot of time reflecting on high school and what that was supposed to look like for the future in college. And I'm a really big believer that God's going to give me a sign. And it was just one day I was scrolling through my phone and I had like this little God shot message. And it was like, if it's not meant for you, like, don't pursue it. And if it's not bringing you joy, don't continue to go through it. Not that it didn't give me joy, but it was just something that I knew wasn't going to be post high school. So he showed me that and I said, okay.
Your mom is Allison Williams, for someone might be listening and not know. She played at Arkansas.
She did.
Had a really good career there. Won a state championship in Texas, I think, with Duncanville.
So she won 3 state championships.
Oh my gosh.
So her sophomore year through her senior year, they won 3 state championships at Duncanville.
So bottom line, basketball and sports just runs deep in the Williams blood, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
What college did you end up attending, and what was the degree that you got there?
So I ended up going to Texas Tech in Lubbock, and I pursued a degree in kinesiology. So I originally wanted to be a physical therapist. So from, the time that I can remember, I was dead set on this is what I was going to do. I wanted to do physical therapy. And I think it was my freshman year in the spring semester of college, I was going through like speakers coming into my classes, and they always say, okay, who wants to do PT or who wants to do OT, like raise your hand. And I was never confident in raising my hand. And so I just, again, really reflected and really prayed on that time, asking like, okay, God, if this is not what I'm supposed to do, then what is it? Like I always believe that he will show me what, that is. And so that was just a really big time in my life, I think, transitioning, because I was in Lubbock kind of, by myself with no family. And anyways, one day, I think it was Christmas break, I was in the car with my mom. This is actually a really silly story. And she was like, I told her, I said, Mom, I think I want to coach. And she was like, well, Hadley, you can just coach your kids. And I was like, no, I don't think that that's what I mean. And she was like, okay, well, let's pray about it and, we'll see what that looks like. And so I really, really prayed about it. And I decided that, I really think that that's what I wanted to do, and, here we are.
There you go.
Here we are.
Wow, neat story. This Hadley Williams we're visiting with in Spotlight on Pottsboro here at halftime. We're going to take a break and come back and get a little more in depth with Hadley and find out more about her life. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
A&O Auto Care of Pottsboro provides high-quality auto repair, maintenance, and accessories. A&O Auto Care is family-owned and operated with over 30 years in the automotive repair industry that will take care of all your automotive needs from beginning to end. Business hours Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till noon and 1 p.m. to 5:30. Located at 216 FM 120 in Pottsboro. For more info, visit AOAutoCare.com. That's AOAutoCare.com. A&O Auto Care, where affordability meets quality.
We're visiting with Hadley Williams tonight, Spotlight on Pottsboro. We're glad that you've hung around for this conversation. Hadley, you're now a coach and a teacher at Pottsboro High School. How did this thing all come about?
Well, after this past spring, whenever I was figuring out what I wanted to do and where I wanted to teach, luckily a job came open in March, and I applied, and here we are.
That's amazing.
It was just a God thing, to be quite honest.
Yeah, the timing of that doesn't usually work out that well. So you grew up in Pottsboro, you went to school in Pottsboro, and now you're coaching and teaching in Pottsboro. Do you wake up in the morning and just think, wow, this is so surreal? Weird. You couldn't have written that out on paper.
No, it's honestly really crazy. I'm actually really blessed that I got to end up coming and teaching and coaching here, because I really do. I love the community. They play a big part in who I am and my story. And I just absolutely love everything about being back here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what are your roles here? What do you teach? What do you coach?
So I'm a 6th grade science teacher, and I'm coaching assistant coach for volleyball, basketball, and track.
Wow.
So, yep.
You stay busy.
Yeah, I do.
That's a good way to spend life. Hadley, we all know the story of your family from the surface. Your dad passed away, died of cancer. How old were you when Bart passed away?
I was 15.
How have you worked through that difficult period in your life?
It never goes away. It's never, just something that doesn't ever not make me sad. Anyways, it's been a tough couple of years. I think I'm never truly getting over that. Sure. But I think that my relationship with God has allowed me to grow through this time. And I think college, my last semester, really last year of college, I think was a pivotal time to where I think I finally started to see, the why behind everything. And realize, okay, well, it's all a part of my testimony and it's all a part of who I am. And if this is something that I can get to share, that maybe it's going to help somebody else who may be going through something that's similar, and know that everything is going to be okay at the end of it.
Well, you and your mom and your sister set up a foundation. It's called Choose Joy. Mm-hmm. That's something you just have to do when you go through a situation like that. You have to choose to keep living life and keep being joyful.
Yeah.
So I know that's been a challenging thing. There's an iconic picture of you and your dad and your sister where he's got his arms around both of your necks.
Yes.
That shows the joy of Bart Williams, that infectious smile that he had. And do you feel like you're living out his legacy through your life in a way?
Those are big shoes to fill, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I hope that, obviously in a different story, because we are different. And again, those are big shoes to fill. He had such an impact on each kid and even the coaches that I still talk about, that they talk about him and things like that. He was very, very loved by Pottsboro. And, I hope that when I leave here, whenever that is, that everybody can say that maybe about me, I'd hope.
I bet they will. Talk to me about your mom. You all have a very special relationship, and through all that you've been through, you all have bonded together. Talk to me about your relationship with your mom.
So it's funny. We actually just started like last year to become very, very close with one another, in the sense of so I was in college in Lubbock, so I was 5 hours from here, and so I never really came home except for holidays. And so it started out by every single day. We would FaceTime each other and we would talk about our day, and we would talk about, the things that happened and things like that. And I really think that time brought us closer together. And then we both started to become closer together by just being able to talk about the word and talk about things we needed praying for, our scripture reading, really just things like that. And ultimately, it's honestly been fun just because we have gotten closer in such a shorter amount of time. So it's been cool.
It's a different dynamic. You go from being mother, daughter to being friends as you get older and mature. So that's a neat dynamic. Other than your family, Hadley, who has had the biggest influence in your life?
There's quite a few. I'll keep the list short. So ultimately, I would say Cliff Dyer, Coach Smith. He was one of the assistant coaches with my dad for 5 years before my dad passed away, and then Coach Bates. So those would be one of the three biggest role models that I've had.
Coach Bates' name comes up a lot. And Cliff Dyer, how is he instrumental in your life?
Just another dad, second string. So
y'all would meet up here at school on Sundays, and he'd do some teaching, coaching.
Yeah, we it really started, I think, middle school years. We would come and play pickup games here for basketball, and then he would take me home, and we'd all go get ice cream or go eat dinner and just things like that. So really,
they're a neat family.
Yeah, they are.
Folks. Is Pottsboro, is this a stepping stone to something bigger, or could you see yourself having your whole career right here in Pottsboro?
I don't know. I mean, that's something that I'll continue to pray about and just see where God puts me and keeps me on my toes. So
one day at a time.
Yep.
Last question. You've got kids that look at you every day and you're teaching them. What is some advice? What is a word of advice you'd give to a kid who may be struggling, maybe wanting to get away from Pottsboro? What would you say to them at this point in your life?
I would definitely just say surround yourself with the people that mean the most to you, and also choosing joy like we talked about earlier in times that are hard, because ultimately it is the positive outlook on life that makes things better, and just live in the moment too, because once you leave here, you're done. I mean,
it's a different world too. It's a whole different world. Choose joy. I love that. It's a choice you make to be joyful day by day. That's Hadley Williams, the new teacher and coach here at Pottsboro. And Hadley, thanks so much for your time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Thank all of you for staying with us for this Spotlight on Pottsboro. Hang around for the second half of tonight's game. We'll be right back after this break.
Blurred Lines Barber Studio is a very proud supporter of the Pottsboro Cardinals, located at 682 FM 120 Suite 8 in Pottsboro. Blurred Lines takes pride in their craft. Their skilled team of barbers is dedicated to providing top-notch grooming services that leave you looking and feeling your best. So before heading out to cheer on the Cardinals, be sure to let Blurred Lines Barber Studio get you clean and sharp. Call 903-419-2023 or check out their Facebook and book your appointment today. That's Blurred Lines Barber Studio in Pottsboro.
Buffalo Wild Wings inside the Sherman Town Center is your ticket to sports. Catch your favorite teams on one giant screen and 45 50-plus inch TVs with great food, atmosphere, and fun. Join Blazin' Rewards and start earning points on every order that you can use on rewards, like free food and more. Open 11 to midnight Sunday through Wednesday and 11 to 1 Thursday through Saturday. Your game is always on at Buffalo Wild Wings inside the Sherman Town Center.
You don't have to look far to see the value in an Utter Family Ford deal.
We have plenty of inventory and it's all priced to move.
On our remaining 2023 Ford F-150s, we are offering 1.9% financing for up to 72 months.
Plus, you get $1,000 special retail bonus cash.
Please visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman
or Blake Utter Ford in Denison,
where it's easy to see the Utter Family Ford value.
Welcome to Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy, your destination for rejuvenation and wellness. We specialize in enhancing your natural beauty with optimizing health and a wide range of services. Our medical weight loss programs, our tailored IV therapy treatments, our expert Botox and filler services, our luxurious facials. We also delve deeper with functional medicine. And don't forget about our hormone therapy services. Visit us today in Durant or Denison and let Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy help you look and feel amazing.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll, and we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
Back in Palmer, Texas, Pottsboro Cardinals down to the Bulldogs, 27-20. Halftime, thanks to Alex Walston, Farmers Insurance agent, for sponsoring our halftime show. Thanks to A&O Auto Care for sponsoring our Spotlight on Pottsboro. Neat conversation with Hadley Williams. Enjoyed that. Hope you did as well. Toby, some stats out of the first half got for us tonight.
Yeah, Pottsboro so far is pretty balanced attack. We've got 106 yards rushing and about 102 yards passing. And then Palmer has about 200 yards passing, about 80 yards rushing. Pottsboro with a pretty balanced attack. We've got to come out and really make some hay here in this first part of the second half, Bobby.
Yeah, we're going to get the ball because Palmer won the toss and elected to receive. And so we're going to get the ball to start off, and Toby's right. We've got to set the tone. Someone has said the first 5 minutes of the second half usually sets the tone, develops some momentum, and Pottsboro needs to set that for sure. Let me give you an update. Heard from our good friend Phil Shope. Pottsboro volleyball swept S&S tonight at home. JV1, JV2 swept as well. So good news on the volleyball front under the leadership of assistant coach Hadley Williams and head coach Hannah Fellinger. So thank you, Phil, for that information. And we'll try to keep you up week after week. Next week is homecoming in Pottsboro, and we'll be playing A-Plus Academy for our homecoming. And I want to just go ahead and give you a heads up. We're going to stay at home at halftime. We're going to let you see all the things going on, whether it's a band. Band usually plays pregame on homecoming night, but we'll let you see all the festivities, and we'll Toby and I will do a little bit of play-by-play at halftime, let you know what's going on. Should be able to hear our speaker, David Gibson, our voice of the Pottsboro at the stadium, and so we'll let you participate next week.
Talk about homecoming activities. Sunday night, Bobby, at the field at 5:30. Going to have starting a pep rally for the homecoming events. 5:30 to 6:30, they're doing a tailgate out at the Pottsboro football field. At 6:30, there'll be a big, huge community-wide pep rally for the Pottsboro Cardinals in homecoming.
And that's a change from years gone by. They would usually do it on Wednesday nights, and people had to rush home from work or you had school the next day. I think Sunday is a great opportunity to do that. Here come the Palmer Bulldogs with their very loud horn. And I know our tunnel team's going to be trying to compete with that horn. Our guys have already run through their tunnel. Our tunnel's deflated. Now theirs is going down. And tunnelology has really become a thing for Pottsboro. They take this thing serious, and we may interview some of those guys one night, find out what all's involved in being the tunnel crew. That ends our Alex Walston, Farmers Insurance Agent, halftime show. Thank you for staying around for that and all the parts of that festivity, and now we're getting ready for second half football.
Let me give you an urgent care of Denison injury timeout. Bobby, I haven't done it yet. Luckily, we're pretty healthy except for the couple of guys that are out, PJ Elrod and Jack Tyson. Hello to the Tysons and the folks that are home, and Rob and BJ sitting at home with and Pottsboro. So, hey, guys. Hope you're enjoying the game.
Absolutely. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to Mix 96.1 for doing this for Pottsboro for 13 years now. Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff. It's another roller on the ground handled cleanly by Garrett Doris at about the 42-yard line. That was an intentional onside kick, I think, Toby.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they've done that every time. This time we did make an adjustment. Humphrey came running up from his position to back, kind of played center field right there in the middle. catch the ball if it came in there. So we kind of doubled up. We'll see what their adjustment is. One thing I'll tell you I've noticed so far, it's kind of like, Palmer's taking Coach Poe's book of coaching, and they're duplicating a lot of the same things we do.
Good point. Ball's at the 41-yard line after that onside kick. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Humphrey's going to keep it himself over the left side. Nothing there. They got a flag on the play. We talked about holding in that first half, Toby. Maybe they caught it on that one.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think it was on us.
Darn it. So it was a run play all the way by Humphrey over the left side of the line, but somebody got caught for holding on to a jersey.
Yeah, not a great way to start. Now it's 1st and 20 from the 30, or from the 31.
31-yard line. So, we're talking about getting momentum in the first 3 to 5 minutes of the second half, and that's not a good way to start getting momentum, but see if we can overcome that. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left over here near us, and Nick's in the backfield with Humphrey. Defense is all pretty well in tight. Got a tunnel screen out to the right side. Up the field, getting near a first down. Is that Xavier Brady on that side?
It is, fighting hard over there, Bobby.
Trying to get that first down.
Got a little fire in him, yeah.
Come up a little bit short.
It's got about almost back to the first down, like I said.
Yep, that's right. Going to be second down and 11.
Getting up to the ball quickly.
Second down and 11 for the Cardinals after that pass play. It picked up got almost the penalty yardage back. Second down 11, trips to the left this time. Snap is coming right now, and Humphrey's going to keep it himself, going right up the middle, cutting to the right side, finding a hole, but he's brought down by one of the outside linebackers, did a good job recovering.
Yeah, they made a good hole right up the middle. Humphrey followed him right up the middle and cut it outside.
Picked up about 6 yards, making it 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and manageable.
Exactly. Paul's placed at the 46-yard line.
Looks like we're going empty. Trips left.
Twins to the right, trips to the left. Humphrey awaits the snap. They all look to the sideline again. Humphrey steps up to the offensive line, barks out a few signals. Now back in his position. Crouched. Snap back. Tunnel screen out to the left. It's short. Intended receiver was Carson Butcher, but Humphrey didn't quite get it to him.
Yeah.
Going to bring up a big 4th down, Toby. Big 4th down.
Yeah, we need to, like you were talking about earlier, we need to come out and we need to really get on the scoreboard here, get that momentum going, and see what we got right here. Pottsboro's a team that fights.
Empty backfield, trips to the left, doubles to the right. Let's see, we've got to pick up about 6 yards to get a first down on this 4th down attempt. Pass right in the middle of the field. Found the receiver open. First down. It was number 21, Landon Goodman, one that we don't usually hear in that receiver spot. But, boy, he made good there.
Yeah, it's a good throw and catch right there.
Got a catch right up the middle of the field.
Bringing that quad set back over here, Bobby.
Ball spotted at the 45-yard line in Palmer territory. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Quad set on the left. 4 receivers all set up in a diamond shape. And then who's that all by himself? Xavier by himself on the far side. Empty backfield. Humphrey awaits the snap. It's back. He's going to run it himself over the right side, the empty side.
Nice.
Made a good cut. Picked up about 5 yards before they stop him at the 40.
Another wrinkle out of that quad set's running away from where all the guys are stacked. Going out there, letting Xavier block one-on-one. You just got a man to beat, and he beat him there and got some positive yardage.
Ball is at the 40-yard line, makes it 2nd and 5. Doing the diamond quad on the left side again. Xavier Brady by himself on the far side, empty backfield. Humphrey squat, take the snap. It's a tunnel screen out to the side. It's Nix on the catch. Gets down close to the first down. We'll see where they mark it. Going to be about a yard short, I'm afraid. Want to put it down at the 36-yard line, so that was a 4-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals.
3rd and 1, yes, sir. Wouldn't be surprised to see a quarterback up the middle here.
Same set. Yeah, we're going to be Humphrey going to get this first down on his legs. Yep, right up the middle. Quarterback keeper got a hole, got 5 yards, now 10 at the 25. They fling him down after that, but a big first down right there.
You know, that's something I saw earlier, that up the middle run was blocked up really well. Humphrey bounced it outside earlier and got brought down for less of a gain. That time he just kept it right up the middle and got a lot bigger gain.
Converted that third down and makes it a 1st down and 10 from the 25-yard line. We're in the third quarter in Palmer against the Bulldogs, 8:20 and counting on the clock in the third quarter. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Hand off to Nix right up the middle. Gets a yard or two, and they bring him down after that. They'll bring up a 2nd down for the Cardinals and about 2nd down and 8, we'll call it. The ball's at the 23-yard line. This will be the 9th play of this drive beginning the second half.
They control that clock and score at the end. I'm all for that.
Got to get that score. Got trips to the left again. Brady to the right by himself. Nix to the left of Humphrey. Humphrey squats. Usually that means he's ready, and there it is. Pass to Xavier Brady at the 15. It's caught. He's down to the 10 before they finally stop him.
Beautiful route by Xavier Brady. That was an in route. He ran up to the guy and just cut it inside, and the guy was just standing there and just holding his shoes, and Xavier just made a good catch right there. Got a guy down there.
1st down, Pottsboro at the 10-yard line. Puts them in the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone. Now is the time to immunize. Family Pharmacy wants to help you with any immunization needs. They have flu shots for ages 7 and above, as well as COVID vaccine. Mark and Sue, the staff there at Family Pharmacy, are happy to answer any questions you may have. Open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. weekdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. I just went by today and picked up my little drugs that the doctor said I got to take to stay alive, and they were able to fill those for me as they do every month. Great folks doing great business. Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro.
Urgent care of Denison injury timeout. We had a number 1 for the Bulldogs went down, but he's walked off under his own power.
1st down and goal to goal from the 10-yard line for the Cardinals. Got trips to the left, single receiver right. Nix in the backfield. Going to be a quarterback keeper over the right side of the offensive line. Up the middle, touchdown, Pottsboro!
Right up that middle. Yes, sir. Good job.
Good blocking by the Cardinals. Woo! Touchdown. It's the Warren Cat touchdown. Caterpillar folks doing great business in southern Oklahoma, North Texas. Warren Cat touchdown for the Cardinals.
See if we can get a good kicking operation here and get our point back.
27-26. Pottsboro missed 1 extra point earlier in the game, and Palmer failed on a 2-point conversion on one of their touchdowns, so it's 27-26. This will tie it if we can put it through. Ball is up. Oh, it hits the upright and bounces out. Hits the left upright hard. Bounce back to about the 5-yard line.
It was a low snap. Humphrey had to bring it up off the ground and get it up, and I'm sure that messed up their timing.
So a little timing a couple of times on this one. So we're going to stay right here at 27-26. Pottsboro down by 1. 7:14 to go. 7:14 to go in the third quarter. Pottsboro down. So Pottsboro, we talked about needing to come out and generate some momentum, and get on the board, and they did indeed do that. Hate not having that. That's 2 points down that we should have had on the board.
Yeah, we got to get that kicker operation right. Whatever it is, we need to figure it out and get it right. So give you a Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive update. It was 10 plays for 59 yards is what we have there, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Capped off by a Caden Humphrey touchdown run, given to Pottsboro's 26 and Palmer Bulldogs 27. And Jeff's Auto Sales, Sherman and Denison.
In the process of that drive, they converted a 4th down, which was big to keep it going. They converted a 3rd down after that. So Pottsboro was on the brink of not making it, but they did what they had to do to bring it home on that touchdown. And good job, offense, get things started off right in the second half.
Work in the middle of the field, the passing in the middle of the field, and that seems to be open.
Jeremy Lewis, good friend Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff. It's going to be Griffin Dyer, teed it up from the 40-yard line. Puts his toe into it. Going to be a good long kick over to about the 10-yard line. Finally taken there by number 20, running it up to the middle. Nothing in the middle, and he's going to be brought down pretty quick after about a 12-yard pickup on that return.
Looks like Austin Stewart in there on the play.
Keenan Corey was the return man. Picked up about 12 yards. Having taken the ball at the 12, they're going to place it at about the 23-yard line. So
Brooks Newberry in there on the tackle. Here, that was prayers answered by his parents.
Good deal, good deal. 7:05, third quarter. Pottsboro goes on defense for the first time in this second half, so they ate up about 5 minutes of that third quarter clock, Toby.
Yeah, let's see what kind of defensive adjustments we have here. We're going to spy the quarterback.
Ball's on the 21-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Fake handoff to the running back, quarterback keeper around up the middle, now to the right end. At the 35, now to the 40. They finally bring him down at about the 44-yard line. Cisneros, number 3, junior quarterback for Palmer. Just a really fast young man.
Yeah, slippery. Change direction real quick.
So that was about a 23-yard pickup on that first down attempt. He's easily got over 100 yards rushing tonight, as well as probably over 100 passing.
Mm-hmm.
Places the ball at the 44-yard line. First down. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Cisneros rolling to the right, looking downfield, tucks it, he's going to run. He said it worked last time, let's try that again, but he only gets 2 yards. That time they bring him down at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, so far good coverage in the back of the secondary. Tell you what, Grayson West went for the ball. I thought he was just about to rip that ball out. It'd be nice to get a turnover.
Grayson West, Jordan Keller team up for that stop after only 2-yard pickup. Ball's at the 46-yard line. 6 minutes and counting on the clock. Palmer's huddled up. One of their players just now bringing in a play. They're taking their time. 12 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time. 3 receivers to the right. Tight end on the left side of the offensive line and a wide receiver way out left. Cisneros rolling straight back. He's under pressure. It's going to be a screen pass up the middle. It's going to work big. Nobody was on him. He's at the 30, the 25. Finally bulldog down at the 20-yard line. Excellently executed screen pass.
Yeah. It kind of looked like he ran into somebody. He was running. He was kind of falling backwards when the ball was thrown. He caught it and got his feet and took off running.
So, ball's at the 20-yard line. That was a 34-yard pickup for the Bulldogs. Gives them another first down. It's the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense for Palmer. 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Big play right there, boy. That hurt. 3 receivers split way out to the right. No one to the left. Running back in the backfield, Cisneros looking downfield. Fake pumps, nothing there. Rolling out to the right. Finally throws it out of bounds after looking. Had some pressure finally from the front line of the Pottsboro defense.
Yeah, they were doing a good job tracking him down. Now, they've given a lot of pressure tonight. He's just so slippery. He escapes out. He, much like Humphrey, escapes out and tries to find a receiver. And he seems to run it a lot more when he escapes.
Well, once he can get past that first wave of defense and get that speed up, it's hard to get a hand on him.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass that soared out of bounds just to make sure nobody caught it.
Yeah, they're taking their time.
So we'll say the backfield for the Cardinals did a good job defending that time. He could not find an open receiver. Got 2 receivers way out to the right, 2 tight end on the left.
Get a delay game. Oh, close.
Rolling back, nothing there. He's going to tuck it and run. He's at the 15, the 10, down to the 5. What a great move into the end zone. He was at the 5-yard line. Cisneros stopped on a dime. The Cardinal defender ran right by him because he just couldn't change his momentum. Cisneros tiptoed into the end zone after that phenomenal fake at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
Whew, we're going to have a hard time stopping this young man. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is up. They got theirs. It's 34-26. We'll take a break and be right back.
On the football field, you have to cover all the possibilities. With Farmers Insurance, Agent Alex Walston can help you cover all the possibilities in life. The lifelong resident of Pottsboro and a graduate of Pottsboro High School, he can help you with auto, home, renters, life, commercial, boat, motorcycle, and ATV insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, contact Farmers Insurance Agent Alex Walston, 321 West FM 120.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates. Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima and Life Habits of 2021. Products are not available in every state.
Fletcher Ace Hardware has everything you need for your next project or backyard barbecue. Tackle tough jobs with steel trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Tools that professionals trust. Need a fresh look? Choose from 3,500 vibrant colors with quality Benjamin Moore paint. And for the grill masters, they've got you covered with Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, and a range of gas, pellet, and charcoal grills. Stop by the Honey Hole for unique gifts or a treat for yourself. Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful hardware folks.
Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff. It's another sort of onside kick, squib kick down the field. Pottsboro gathers it up and tries to pick up some yardage, finally get it down to the 41-yard line. It was Austin Hash.
Caden Humphrey.
Was Caden Humphrey handled that ball?
Yep.
I'm sorry, I saw 23 come out of the scrum.
But yeah, Caden's again, they're making that a change. He comes up and plays where they're kicking it, and he kind of waited a little bit, then took off with it.
Pottsboro Cardinal offense comes out on the field for the second time in this second half. Scored a touchdown on their first possession, but missed the extra point. It's the quad set, the diamond set receivers over on the left side. Xavier Brady by himself on the far side, empty backfield. Fake the tunnel screen, got a man wide open, Carson Butcher. Oh, he dropped the ball, had it at the 30-yard line, went right through his hands. He had the man beat. They might have caught him to keep him out of the end zone, but he had him beat for the catch and just could not bring it in.
That perfectly thrown ball just went right through his hands, unfortunately, Bobby.
You talk a lot about putting air under it, and he put the perfect amount of air under that one. It dropped right down into Carson's hands and just couldn't wrangle it in.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big miss right there. So second down and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Cardinals.
Here comes a blitz.
Two receivers right, two left. Next to the right of Humphrey. Humphrey's rolling to the right, looking downfield, rolling, now way back, rolling to the right. He's going to lose yards, but no. He gets back to the line of scrimmage plus a couple of yards. They had a lot of pressure on him, but he was able to Houdini himself out of that and pick up a couple of yards on that run.
Yeah, Humphrey's pretty quick too.
It's going to bring up a big third down and 9. They only gave him 1 yard on that one. 41-yard line is the line of scrimmage now. Two receivers right, three to the left, empty backfield. Nix is over on the right slot side. Humphrey looking around, making sure everybody's set, barking out signals, takes his snap, passes over to the right side, looking for Xavier Brady, brings it in, but it's short. Picked up a few yards, going to bring up fourth down and about 4 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're on him quick.
Ball is placed at the 47-yard line, make it a 6-yard pickup on that pass play.
Worked the middle of the field the first drive, and that worked out pretty well. We'll see what we do here.
And they converted a fourth down in that first drive of the second half, so see if we can convert this fourth down. Fourth down and 4 from the 47-yard line.
I'm Palmer. I'm looking for those slants right here.
Trips to the left, twins to the right, empty backfield. Humphrey's taking his crouch. Now the snap is back. He's looking deep downfield. Got a man in the middle of 3 men. It was Jet Mackey right in the middle of 3 black jerseys.
Yeah.
Would have been a miracle catch if he could have brought that in.
Yeah,
So ball goes over on downs by the Cardinals to the Palmer Bulldogs. On that fourth down, it was 4 and out for the Cardinals. 3:44 on the clock. We're in the third quarter here in Palmer, Texas. The Bulldogs lead 34-26. It's getting a little bit shaky for the Cardinals tonight.
Yeah, we definitely got to make a stop right here. This is a game-impacting drive. We've got to make a stop, make a turnover, something right here. We can't let them score.
This is a pivotal drive for the defense to make a stop, get the ball back, see if the offense can get untracked after that. They look good on their first possession of the third quarter. That possession, not so much. But here we go. One receiver to the right, 2 tight ends on each side of the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a keeper by the Cisneros running up the middle of the line over to the right side a little bit. It's going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards.
Kason Watson drags him down.
Bring up a second down for the Bulldogs. Place the ball at the 41, so that will be a 6-yard pickup. Make it second down and 4 for Palmer. Number 24, Cannon Cisneros, the senior brother, runs in with the play. Break the huddle, up to the line. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left with a tight end on the left side of the offensive line. Cisneros rolling to his right, looking downfield. Got a man running deep, got a man short, hits the short man at about the 29-yard line. They said he was out of bounds. He caught the ball. Beautiful catch by Cannon Cisneros, the senior brother, but he stepped out of bounds before he could bring in possession.
Yeah, just waited a little bit long to throw that ball. He had pressure, rolled out, and just a little bit out of bounds.
That'll make it 3rd down and 4 for the Palmer Bulldogs as they try to keep this drive alive. The ball's at the 41-yard line. Pottsboro into the field, 2:58 on the 3rd quarter clock. Got tight set on the receivers. He's under pressure. Nix had him almost in the backfield. He got away. Pass out to number 22 is complete. He caught it at the 38. Now he's down inside the 20. Still rumbling. Finally bring him out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Another missed tackle.
The receiver was Sutton Maddox, a freshman. Listed as a running back on the roster, but he's a freshman. Made that great catch wide open about 5 yards downfield, but then he ran about 15 more to get the ball down to the 13-yard line. Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro, red zone offense for Palmer. More than that, it's a 1st down, 10 yards to go. They can get a 1st down by getting to the 3-yard line. 2 receivers way wide out to the left. Got a tight end in motion from left to right. Handoff, fake handoff, and then a pass. Oh! Almost intercepted, incomplete. It was number 21, Landon Goodman for Pottsboro. Stepped right in and knocked the ball down. Boy, if he'd caught that ball, he'd have run a long way.
Yeah, he'd have been running.
I don't think he could have outrun Cisneros, but he would have gotten a long way down the field if he'd caught that ball.
Definitely would have got us a ball back. It's great. Hey, that was a great jump on the route and right in there. Just a way to read it and jump out there and, break up the pass at least.
Make it 2nd down and 10, still from the 13-yard line for Palmer. They're on the west end of the field here. Knocking on the door yet again. Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro, red zone offense. 2 running backs. Fake handoff to one of those running backs. A man wide open, but he missed it. Threw it behind him a little bit. He had to spin around. Got a hand on it, but could not bring it in.
Yeah, that tight end up the middle. We were playing the run. Tight end ran by us. Thank goodness he threw it behind him.
Yeah, if it had been on the money, that would have been a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
He found the open seam. And
Cisneros looked a little jerky on that one. Looked like he was trying to rush it a little bit.
I think you saw, how you see something and you feel like, I got to get it there right now. Cannon Cisneros runs in the play. Once again, break the huddle. Cisneros goes way far to the left, wide receiver by himself. His brother Cisneros in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch back, flea flicker. Goes back to Cisneros at the 15. He's at the 10-5 in the end zone. Touchdown.
Not a flea flicker. I miscalled that. That's a halfback pass. What he did, he just threw it to the halfback, and then he went out, got it to your best athlete, number 3 out there.
Halfback ran behind him. His little pitch back to the halfback. Halfback hit Cisneros at the 15-yard line, and then Cisneros did the rest on his legs in the end zone untouched. Snap is back. Hold is down. Got their extra point. It's good. It's getting a little bit ugly, a little scary here in Palmer, Texas. It's 41-26. Palmer leads your Pottsboro Cardinals. 2 minutes to go. We'll be right back in the 3rd quarter.
Farmers Insurance, Chad Towery Agency, and Jim Towery with Towery Realty are proud supporters of the Pottsboro Cardinals. Whether you're looking to insure your vehicle, your home, or maybe even looking to upgrade or downsize to a new home, Chad Towery Agency and Towery Realty is your place to go for all your property needs. Let the fine folks and friendly faces of Farmers Insurance, Chad Towery Agency, and Towery Realty help you today. Serving North Texas and specializing in Lake Texoma, stop in at 682 FM 120 Suite 12 or call 903-786-9004 today. Go Cardinals!
You don't have to look far to see the value in an Utter Family Ford deal.
We have plenty of inventory and it's all priced to move.
On our remaining 2024 Ford Edges, we are now offering 0% financing for up to 60 months.
Plus, you get $1,500 special retail bonus cash.
Please visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman
or Blake Utter Ford in Denison,
where it's easy to see the Utter family Ford value.
Back by Humphrey.
Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff is another squib kick. Humphrey picked it up again at about the 35-yard line, runs to the far side of the field, up the field, picks up maybe 4 yards on that return. It'll place the ball at the 44-yard line for the Cardinals as they take their third possession of the second half.
Jeff's Auto Sales Score and Drive recap update. It was 6 plays for 47 yards, capped off by a halfback pass back to the quarterback for a Palmer Bulldogs touchdown. Offsides on Palmer there on the kick. We get 5 more, so we're starting here, Bobby, at the 49.
Very good. That's good field position to start this drive, 51 yards away from the end zone. Snap is back, empty backfield. Carson Butcher on the tunnel screen. He catches the ball, gets past the field, he drops it. Palmer says they've got it. Referee agrees. Butcher had the ball knocked out of his hands. Holding a little bit loose, but you could tell Palmer been practicing that.
Well, I mean, Bobby, it was just a good hat on the ball. It was a good hard tackle. Butcher couldn't hold on to it.
So, 1 play and out for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going wrong, it's going wrong tonight, Bobby.
So Palmer earned that one by knocking. It was definitely knocked out. He didn't just drop it. It was knocked out, and they hustled to get on it. They had the ball at the 49 on their last, 47. Now they've got the ball at the 48 of Pottsboro, so just about the same scenario as when they took the ball last time.
Yeah.
1:44 to go in the third quarter. First down and 10 from the 48. Handoff to number 22 up the middle. It's the freshman running back getting some playing time tonight for the Bulldogs and picks up some big yards right there on that first down.
First handoffs we've seen
in a long time. You're right. Gets the ball down to the 41-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup for the freshman running back, number 22, Sutton Maddox.
Game's not over. It's gut check. I mean, it's only third quarter. Gut check right here. See if we can make something happen.
This is a big one right here. Second down and 3 for the Palmer Bulldogs. They're at the Cardinal 41-yard line. 2 receivers already out to the right. A third one joins them now, so we've got trips right, nobody to the left. Running back next to the quarterback in the backfield. Fake handoff. Cisneros rolling out to the right. It's a run all the way. He's inside the 40, close to the first down marker. Pottsboro's trying to keep him from getting there.
Oh, that's not a flag.
Yeah. Just a good play, good tackle. Grayson West, Humphrey, both in on that stop. They were just trying to make sure they brought him down.
Yeah, they're falling down. The referee's blowing the whistle. They go to the ground. Everybody wanted to flag.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 38, and that's close to a first down.
That should be a first down.
Yep, they're moving the sticks. So make it a first down for Palmer. Ball's placed on the 38-yard line. Again, we're in the Pottsboro end of the field. Be sure to stay with us after the game. We will have the player of the game, and we'll have the electrifying play of the game presented by Colin Grayson Co-op.
Looks like they're going to run it out to the fourth quarter, Bobby.
All right, we're at 5 seconds and counting. It's 41 Palmer, 26 Pottsboro. We're going to the fourth quarter. Pottsboro needs to turn this thing around. Come back with us. We'll see if they do.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind: concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation. Keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
Welcome to Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy, your destination for rejuvenation and wellness. We specialize in enhancing your natural beauty with optimizing health and a wide range of services. Our medical weight loss programs, our tailored IV therapy treatments, our expert Botox and filler services, our luxurious facials. We also delve deeper with functional medicine. And don't forget about our hormone therapy services. Visit us today in Durant or Denison and let Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy help you look and feel amazing.
Back in Palmer with Palmer in possession of the ball. First down and 10 from the 38-yard line for Palmer. Handoff to number 22, the freshman running back. Gets some good yards. Going to make it, still trying to bring him down. He picked up another 3 yards after they had him wrapped up. Going to make it second down and about 2 after that valiant effort by the freshman running back. Pottsboro's down 15 points going into this fourth quarter. We'll see if they can stop the. If Palmer scores here, it's going to be a pretty challenging hill to overcome.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We've got to go. We haven't stopped them since the first drive. So
7-yard pickup there makes it second down and 3 for Palmer. Ball is placed at the 31-yard line, 11:20 and counting in the third quarter. 10 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Cisneros going to keep it himself, running around left end. He's at the 30, 25. Cuts back into the middle to the 20. Down to the 17. Falls down at the 17. Realized he had the first down. Realized he has the lead and just wanted to stop, keep the clock rolling, and let him move those chains.
Yeah, he changes direction real fast, Bobby.
Rolled out to the left, picked up some little yardage. Then he saw some green turf to his right and took off and picked up another 7 or 8 yards before he just went down. Nobody tackled him. Nobody touched him. He wasn't hurt. He just, like I said, he knew he had the first down, knew he wanted to keep that clock running.
Yeah, Connor McCormick was out there, had him pretty well contained out there, and instead of taking a hit, he just went down. Smart play.
Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone offense at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for Palmer. Man in motion from right to left. Somebody didn't get set for the offensive Palmer Bulldogs, so they're going to move them back by about 10 yards. 5-yard penalty, my bad. First down and 15, though. We'll take whatever we can get. First down 15 from now the 23-yard line. Moved them out of the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone. But number 4, Matthew Martinez runs the play in. Break the huddle with 2 receivers to the left, 2 way out to the right. Running back next to the Cisneros. Fake handoff. He's fading back. Watch for that screen. There it is. Got him at the 22. Inside the 20. He's tackled there by Xavier Brady. Made the stop on the defense, but got down to the 17-yard line.
Referees are having some discussion about something. I'm not sure what's going on. I didn't see a flag.
Well, like Toby said, we didn't see a flag, but it must have been down there somewhere. Illegal man downfield, so that nullifies that, about a 6-yard pickup on that screen, middle screen.
Yeah, on that screen, you got to time that right so your guys just aren't all the way downfield blocking and interfering.
So it's going to move the ball back to the 27, giving Pottsboro a little bit of a break here. First down and about 20 for Palmer Bulldogs. We've got 3 receivers spread out to the left side of the field, 1 to the right. Snap is back. Cisneros takes 3 or 4 steps back, looking downfield. Now he's flushed out of the pocket to the right. Finds a man downfield at about the 18, and he goes down right there.
He just has all day back there, Bobby. We're having a hard time getting back there. He's just so quick, he runs away, and our poor big guys up front are kind of gassed. They played a lot.
Going to bring up, is that a second down? Place the ball at the 18-yard line. So that was a 9-yard pickup there, making it second down and about 10, if I'm seeing those sticks right. Second down and 10 from the 18-yard line, back in the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone. Second down and 10. Palmer comes up to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers way out to the left, close to their side of the field, the home side, man in motion. But they've got a
false start.
False start.
Yeah. should be.
So they put a man in motion a lot, and every time they've put a man in motion, they've gotten just about every time they've gotten some kind of penalty.
Yeah, made his guy. So he took off from the right side, and the guy right beside him when he took off moved a little bit like, oh, which.
Ball is back at the 23. It's been at the 23 2 or 3 times now.
Which means they're ready to fire out and attack.
They'll move forward 5 yards and get penalized 5 yards, back and forth. But the clock continues to run, 8:50 and counting. Pottsboro needs to make this stop. Second down and about 16. They'll get down to the 8 in order to get a first down. Cisneros looking down the field, looking deep, looking to the end zone. He's got a man in the middle. Pottsboro was on him. Touchdown. He caught it. He caught it. Well defended. Had a Pottsboro Cardinal all over his back, but he brought that ball in. Good catch by the receiver.
Yeah, good throwing catch. That tight end again, he's just bigger. Brooks Newberry was on him, had good coverage. He just threw it right over Brooks's head.
Touchdown, Palmer Bulldogs. That's not necessary. There's the extra point. It's good. Palmer leads 48-26. 8:34 to go. We'll be right back after this break.
Blurred Lines Barber Studio is a very proud supporter of the Pottsboro Cardinals, located at 682 FM 120 Suite 8 in Pottsboro. Blurred Lines takes pride in their craft. Their skilled team of barbers is dedicated to providing top-notch grooming services that leave you looking and feeling your best. So before heading out to cheer on the Cardinals, be sure to let Blurred Lines Barber Studio get you clean and sharp. Call 903-419-2023 or check out their Facebook and book your appointment today. That's Blurred Lines Barber Studio in Pottsboro.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Back in Palmer. Another onside kick, squib kick.
Garrett Doris down that one.
Got it. About the 38 or 39 yard line again for the Cardinals as they take possession with 8:33 to go in this game. Down 22 points, 48-26. Ball is spotted at the 39 yard line for the Cardinals on their end of the field.
Now let's see, you're kind of in the mindset, let's just make a drive right here. Let's score.
Yeah,
and then work from there.
Yeah, got to score pretty quick, but let's execute. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Nix to the right of Humphrey in the backfield. Fake handoff to Nix, a pass to the middle. Xavier Brady at the 50-yard line, first down. Good quick pass and catch. Brady brought it in over the middle.
Yeah, that middle seems to be open, working that a little bit up to the line. Showing a little urgency.
12-yard pickup on that one for the quick first down. Ball's at the 49-yard line, trips to the left. Brady by himself over here on the right. Fake handoff to Nix, rolling out to the left. Humphreys, now he's rolling back to the right. Got some pressure, trying to find a man open. Got a man into the short. Missed him, incomplete. Intended receiver was Xavier Brady at about the 40-yard line. Humphrey had to run a lot of yards to try and find that open man. Just never could get him.
Yeah, good coverage down by Palmer.
That'll bring up second down and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball's at the 49-yard line yet again. Second down, 10.
Well, they're stopping play for some reason. They got a stop play for Xavier. Having the training staff come out and look at him.
Yeah, he took his helmet off. He's leaning down, shaking his head a little bit. Don't know if he just got sick or what's going on. That's the urgent care of Denison injury timeout. Staff looking at Xavier Brady. Helmet off, but he's up off the ground, walking on his own power off the field.
Yeah, that was the referee's call there at any point in time. If they feel like a player is a danger to themselves or hurt or something, they can stop the game and call for medical assistance, and they did that on Xavier. I don't know what the deal was, but he got up and walked away real. He doesn't look like he's limping or Maybe he was just a little woozy.
Might have had a bell rung a little bit, and of course they always take extra precaution on those kind of hits and plays. So we'll see. All right, we're back to action now. Pottsboro's got the ball, 2nd and 10 from the 49-yard line. Looks like Austin Stewart, number 3, came in for Xavier. Handoff to Nix up the middle. He's got 5 yards, now 10. Cut back to the right, now 15, down to the 30-yard line, steps out of bounds. A good run by Nix.
Yeah. Nix hadn't run the ball a whole lot tonight, but when he has, he's been pretty productive with it.
That one was probably his most productive of the night.
Oh, absolutely.
Placed the ball at the 32-yard line, so that makes it about a 17-yard pickup. First down, Cardinals from the 32. Fake handoff to Nix, a quick pass over the middle. It's caught down inside the 20. Is that Garrett Doris? Is that Jet Mackey?
Carson Butcher.
That 0 looked like a 1. I thought it was Jet. Carson Butcher caught that one, held on to it that time inside the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone at the 19-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Handoff to Nix right up the middle. Found a little hole, found the seam, got about 5 or 6 yards on that carry. Bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Cardinals inside the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone. They place it down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, moving the ball pretty well.
2nd down for the Cardinals. Two receivers right, 2 left. Humphreys looking downfield. Pump fake, now rolling to the right. Looking, nothing there. Directing traffic, now he's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown in the end zone!
Good job, right there.
Humphrey strung it out. Did a great job making the defenders think he was still going to pass, and finally when he saw the green, he took it off and got in the end zone for the touchdown.
Big Warren Cat touchdown right there, Bobby. That was a great job by Caden. Running around out there making something out of nothing. Like you said, they still thought he was going to throw it. He's kind of pump faking it and ran it right into the end zone. Great job.
15-yard run by Humphrey for the touchdown.
So we're going for 2 here. We're going for 2. Makes sense.
Trying to make up for a couple of missed extra points. We're down, what is that, 32? We're down 16 at this point, 48-32. So let's see if we can bring it back to a 2-score wild card set. One receiver by himself way out here to the right is Butcher. Humphrey fakes the run, passes over to the left, finds a man open, gets into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Who is it? Is that Xavier back in, or?
Xavier, yes, sir.
Xavier Brady caught it at about the 3-yard line. Humphrey faked it like he was going to run up the middle, pulled up and threw it out to a wide open Xavier Brady, and he was able to get just inside the touchdown line for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, good job. Big shout out to the offensive line right there. My big boys I love up there because, hey, that play, they've got to stalemate all those guys up front coming to stop that play. Coming for the run, long enough for him to fake that, pull it up, and throw it. And that's not easy to do. Great job up front by the big boys, and good job by Caden and Xavier.
Needed that 2-point conversion, so brings Pottsboro back within 14 points. 2-score game now, 48-34.
Griff's probably going onside this one. Does a good job at it. They're definitely playing for that.
Ball always places at the 40, and he's got it a little bit to the left of the X, which is the de facto mark, but they can place it anywhere they want to on that 40-yard line. And he is 1 yard back, about 3 yards to the right. Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist. Onside kick. Palmer handles it perfectly at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, they didn't have the big bounce he's been getting before. You know, a lot of times he'll kick that and it'll hit that right bounce and jump up about 6, 7, 8 feet in the air and go over a guy. That one time we just went right to him.
6:56 to go in this game, and I promise you Palmer's going to try to do some clock management here. They would certainly not mind scoring, but they're up 14. They'd like to eat away some of this 6 minutes and 56 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ball is placed at the 50-yard line. 6:56 to go in the game.
Here we go. They're up there quick.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right, way out to the side. Hand off to number 22, the freshman running back. Hit in the backfield. West made the stop. No, that's not right. There it is, 6:61.
Got us. Jeff's Auto Sales score and drive update. 6 plays, 61 yards, capped off by Caden Humphrey scramble touchdown run, bringing your Pottsboro Cardinals up 34-28 with the 2-point conversion. 34-48.
48, yeah. I wish it was 28.
I was trying. I'm doing my part up here.
So here we go. Palmer's got second down, and they lost about 3 yards on that one, so the ball's back to the 48, 2-yard loss.
But they keep it in Three's hands. Keep the ball in their quarterback's hand right here. Got to focus on him.
2 receivers left, tight end to the left end of the offensive line.
Tackle that guy.
Cisneros coming around left end. He's looking for the hole. Jukin, jiving.
Nope.
Gets across the 50-yard line down to the 49, and they stop him there. But he stays inbound, so the clock keeps running. .550 to go and counting. Cisneros picked up about 3 yards, moves the ball to the 49 on Pottsboro's end of the field. Gonna bring up a 3rd down and 9.
Definite passing situation, but you still got to contain number 3. That's the big deal.
Absolutely. It's hard to defense him knowing he has the arm to pass, but then he has the legs to run if he can't find anybody downfield. He's got 2 wide receivers to the right, tight end on the left side of the line. He rolls left, looks to the outside, right at the out of bounds line at the 40, right at the first down stake, and he gets it plus 1 yard. First down, Palmer. Gets the ball down to the 39-yard line. That was a 10-yard pickup.
Boy, they're getting a little bit of home cooking on the clock right here.
Needed 9, he got 10.
You're supposed to stop the clock for a first down, and actually the ball was fumbled out of bounds. They didn't stop the clock, but they for the first down they did not stop the clock for maybe 2 ticks. They kept it running.
15 seconds on the play clock. Palmer's going to eat up every bit of that clock. Now they're in a very tight set. They've got their 3 wide receivers tight end close to the offensive line. Cisneros rolling to the right. It's a quarterback keeper. Now he comes all the way back to the left. Got a lot of room. 35, 30, 25, 20. Slides down at the 15 to make sure he stays in bounds. So he got the first down plus a whole lot more.
We just don't have anybody as fast as him, Bobby.
I'm impressed. He's a good ball player. They mark him down at the 16-yard line. So that's a 23-yard easy pickup. Roll to the right, nothing there. Roll to the left, found the green path, and ran down to the 16-yard line.
They actually stopped the clock for a good period on that first down.
4:44 and counting now. 15 to go on the play clock. We're at the 16-yard line. Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone for Palmer yet again. 2 receivers left, 1 by himself way out to the right. Here's the freshman running back brought down by the defense of Pottsboro. No gain. Is that Grayson West on the stop?
Yes, sir.
Pottsboro calls a timeout.
Yeah, good play to get in there and make that tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
Sutton Maddox was the freshman running back. They've seen a lot of action tonight, doing a good job carrying the ball and keeping things alive. But I got no gain on that one, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 after we come back from this timeout. Pottsboro's trying to preserve some clock. That's their first timeout, so they have 2 more to go. 4:25 to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, we need to make a stop here, make a quick score, kick it, onside it, get it back, then make another score to be able to make this competitive, get back in there.
Score is 48-34. Pottsboro, for the first time all season, is down late in the game. I don't know that we've been behind at any point in the season. Maybe we have, but it wasn't this late in the game, I promise you.
No.
Timeout is over. We're back to things, and 2nd down and 10 for Palmer.
Palmer's been doing a good job, but, man, fumbles and onside kick recoveries and stuff, man, those are just stole possessions from us, and that's killed us.
They came in prepared, to say the least. 2 receivers right, 2 left. 1 running back in the backfield takes the handoff. Still no gain on that play either. So then Pottsboro's making the stop, but the clock continues to run.
Case and Watson in there on that stop.
Pottsboro takes their 2nd timeout. Going to stop the clock at 4:19. Again, no gain on that one. 16-yard line. Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro red zone. Stay with us for the Grayson Collin Cooperative Electric. After the game, we'll have the electrifying play of the game, and then we'll have the Chevy dealers Texoma Chevy dealers, star of the game. We always have a blast picking those guys. We're going to have to talk about it tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit more challenging when you're on the
right now.
losing end of the. If we went with either team, Cisneros would be definitely in the running. He's had a great game tonight. Junior quarterback for Palmer, Eric Cisneros, has a sophomore brother that's a wide receiver, a senior brother that's a wide receiver, and they've all seen playing time tonight. And this team came prepared to play.
Got to make that stop right here, burn another timeout, and man, it'd be great to get a negative play right here or a turnover.
3rd down and 10 from the 16.
Guarantee Palmer keeps it in Three's hands. They're not handing it off this time.
Yeah. And so here we go. One receiver far out to the left, one to the right. Quarterback with the running back. He rolls to the left. It's a quarterback keeper for sure. Looking for his hold at the 10.
Where's the hold? My
5
goodness.
in the end zone.
My
Touchdown.
goodness.
Cisneros. Toby Flanagan calling for the hold from up here at our vantage point.
Yeah, Grayson West had him and just got straight tackled.
Got tackled. We saw him getting up off the ground.
They hadn't called a lot tonight, so you got to deal with that. The referees aren't calling a tight game. You got to be able to play with that.
54-34, waiting the extra point attempt. Offsides by Palmer. Somebody jumped over on the right side of that line. So they'll move the ball back 5 yards and try it again.
All we need is a 20-point touchdown, Bobby. We'll tie it up.
4:10 to go on the clock, and yeah, it's going to be going to have to score quick to have any chance whatsoever. Palmer's just done a good job controlling the ball and managing the clock tonight. They're going to place the ball down at the 15-yard line, so it'll be a 25-yard extra point. Number 17, Holden Smith. Done a good job kicking tonight. Doesn't get it. Does it one more time. Puts another point on the board for Palmer. It's 55-34. 4:10 to go in this game. We'll be right back.
Blurred Lines Barber Studio is a very proud supporter of the Pottsboro Cardinals, located at 682 FM 120 Suite 8 in Pottsboro. Blurred Lines takes pride in their craft. Their skilled team of barbers is dedicated to providing top-notch grooming services that leave you looking and feeling your best. So before heading out to cheer on the Cardinals, be sure to let Blurred Lines Barber Studio get you clean and sharp. Call 903-419-2023 or check out their Facebook and book your appointment today. That's Blurred Lines Barber Studio in Pottsboro.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist kickoff by the Palmer Bulldogs. It's another squib onside kick down the right side of the field. It's taken possession by Humphrey, I believe.
Yes.
And he just barely pulled it in. I thought he was going to lose the grip.
Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive update with 7 plays for 50 yards, giving Palmer the lead 55-34, Bobby.
Pottsboro takes possession with 4:07 to go in the fourth quarter. They've got the ball at their own 34-yard line. They're going to need to score quick. Trips to the right, doubles to the left, empty backfield. Ball's placed at the 34, as I said. Whistle blows.
Palmer
takes a timeout. They want to talk and make sure they've got the right set for the offense. And I mean, we've got 4:07. We've got to make up 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points. So we got to score really quick.
Pretty tall order, Bobby.
Yeah, it really is. Score quick, onside kick, score quick, onside kick. Yeah. It's going to be tough.
I think what you got to do is just take care of this possession, score on this possession, and like I said earlier, work on the next one when you can.
Yeah.
Score here.
So 21 points. We don't want to say it's over, but What are the takeaways? Let's think about what are the takeaways from this. How will this impact the rest of this season?
Don't fumble and don't turn the ball over. That's the takeaway.
And don't miss tackles.
Yeah,
We've missed a lot of tackles tonight.
And we're playing a good team too. So
true. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. From their own 34-yard line, trips to the right, doubles to the left, empty backfield. Humphrey squats, takes a snap, looking to the left side, nobody there, and then he rolls to the right, looking downfield, looking, intercepted at the 47-yard line by Palmer. He was trying to find his favorite receiver, Xavier Brady. Palmer stepped in front of it and intercepted that ball with a great defensive play.
Yeah, just went to the well one too many times on that scramble out, looking for Xavier. They normally complete that, but Palmer guy was waiting right there for it.
3:59 on the clock. Palmer leads 55-34. They've got the ball after that interception.
Turnover number 3.
They'll take
plus an onside kick recovery.
That's a great observation, Toby. They'll take possession at the Pottsboro 46-yard line, and I promise you, they're not looking to get in the end zone. They're just looking to run clock.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 59 ticks. Two running backs in the backfield. Handoff to number 22. He's crossed the 45 down to the 42 before he's brought down by the Cardinal defense. Once again, it's Sutton Maddox, a freshman running back. Palmer's got some young kids that are going to be around for a couple of years. They're going to be good over the next 2 or 3 years. They've shown a lot tonight. They have earned respect. They've played well. Number 4, Matthew Martinez running in for Palmer, brings in the play. 15 seconds on the play clock. They're going to run every second they can off of that. 3:22 on the game clock. 2 running backs, one on each side of Cisneros, the quarterback. Snap is back, handoff to 22 again, right up the middle. And they're not worried about, they just want that clock to keep running. Pottsboro has one timeout.
Jacob Turner in there on the tackle.
Going to bring up 3rd down. Kept it on the ground each time, just right up the middle. Each time they've picked up about 4 yards, so it's 3rd and 6 for Palmer as they let the clock run. They eaten it up. They're just standing watching the clock right now. 12 seconds on the play clock. Down to 2:34.
Looks like they're going to run it down and take a timeout.
Palmer takes the timeout. We'll stay right here with it. 2:25 on the clock. Looks like Pottsboro's headed to their first L on the ledger tonight. The loss, 55-34 at this point with the Palmer Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bobby, we've got to get some, we've got to get some takeaways right here. We've got to regroup going into next week. We got homecoming. Got to figure some things out. We played a really good team here tonight. We shot ourselves in the foot so many times. And you're not going to beat a good team doing that. We've said that for years, right? You're not going to beat a good team when you turn the ball over and you just make silly mistakes and you don't tackle well. And one thing right after another,
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative, electrifying play of the game coming up in our Sherman Chevrolet post-game show. And then we'll have our Texoma Chevy Dealers player of the game. We'll find somebody who's performed well tonight and give them the kudos they deserve. It's been a hard game for these kids. They've played their hearts out. They're leaving it all on the field, as they say.
Yeah, for sure, Bobby. They're
third and about 6. Cisneros rolling out to his left, going to be a quarterback keeper. He's trying to dodge some tacklers. They finally bring him down with a big loss back to about the 46-yard line. That's the original line of scrimmage.
Austin Stewart in there from the safety position, filling in for Humphrey, getting in the backfield, making a play. Cisneros gets up limping.
4th down and 10. They surely don't want to see him get hurt. It's going to be a 4th down. I would say they're going to punt it, try to pin Pottsboro down at their end of the field with less than 2 minutes to go on the clock.
Urgent care Dennison injury update. Looks like Cisneros is probably okay. He limped over there and got some water, stretched it out. Looks like he's fine.
They're going to keep it, and they're going to try to run it. Count that just as a short punt. So it's going to be turnover on downs for the Cardinals. They get it down to the 41. So that would have been like a 5-yard punt, turning it over to the Cardinals.
Case and Watson bringing them down.
Clock stops with the changing of teams. Offense comes back in for Pottsboro for 1 minute and 27 seconds. I want to say thank you to Mix 96.1 for 13 years of broadcasting Pottsboro Cardinal football the last few years. We've been live streaming as well. Thank you to Bob Sullins and the whole gang back at Mix 96.1. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Nix to the right of Humphrey. Humphrey takes the snap. Hand off to Nix right up the middle. Going to get 2 yards and go down. Looks like they may have just gone ahead and waved the white flag. So
yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do at this point in time. At this point, you're trying to keep everybody healthy. Moving on next week.
Good point. Bring up a second down and about 7. 3-yard pickup for Nix up the middle.
Can't defeat the clock at this point.
It's down to 105 and counting. Snap back. Going to be a tunnel pass over to the left. Butcher takes it in. He's running down the field to the 40, inside the 35. So a big play, big pickup. So good execution on that, but that's all right. Keep trying to get better with each play.
Yeah.
54 seconds, the clock stopped, then it started again real quick. They didn't got the chain set.
Yeah, they're get a little home cooking on the clock for sure tonight.
45 seconds and counting on the clock. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Hand off to Nix up the middle. Getting some big yards inside the 25. Going to be another first down for Nix on that run. So Nix is getting his workout in here in this last few seconds of the game. Chains are reset. Referees say roll clock, 32 seconds. They'll have to run one play. Regular set, Nix to the right of Humphrey. Looking downfield, going to try and get it in the end zone. Rolling to the right.
Go, there it is.
Got 2 men down there, and incomplete.
Man,
knocked down by the Bulldog who was defending. Number 24, Cameron Cisneros, senior.
Brady was open in the back of the end zone. If he'd have got it up over that guy, that would have been a good throw, but it would have been a touchdown.
Second down and 10. We've got 10 seconds to run another play right here. See if Pottsboro keeps it on the ground to run the clock out, or
oh no, we're going to try to score.
Try to get in the end zone.
Nope.
Hand off to Nix over the right side of the line. He's got 5 yards down to the 15 and knocked out of bounds. Stop the clock. 3 seconds to go.
Yeah.
With that run out of bounds, so they'll get one more play, one more shot at it. Inside the Family Pharmacy of Pottsboro one more time. Remember, they've got their flu vaccines and their COVID vaccines in stock, and anyone over 7 years of age can get that flu vaccine. And see Mark and Sue Papo. They'll help you out with all your health needs. Screen pass out to the left, and Butcher takes a knee in the game. Pottsboro travels to Palmer, takes the loss, 55-34. Palmer Bulldogs take the lead in our district. They remain undefeated at 3-0. Pottsboro goes to 2-1 in this district. A little bit of a shock for me, Toby.
Yeah, for sure, Bobby. You know, been looking good all year, but hey, that's why you play the game. You know, Palmer's come out, shut up. We didn't know a whole lot about them. We knew their quarterback was going to be good. He was as advertised, did a good job. And, you know, hey, they played a great game. Hats off to them. But also we got to go back and regroup and look at those fumbles, look at those interceptions, look at the stuff that we did wrong, and be ready to play next week for homecoming.
Pottsboro's got their film crew up here with us. They've got it all on video, so they'll go back. Guarantee the coaches will be meeting. They may go home tonight and start rolling tape. And definitely tomorrow they'll be looking at things to shore up. It's going to be homecoming week next week. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a minute. We're moving into the Sherman Chevrolet post-game show. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this break. Talk about what happened in this game tonight.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll. And we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
Fletcher Ace Hardware has everything you need for your next project or backyard barbecue. Tackle tough jobs with steel trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Tools that professionals trust. Need a fresh look? Choose from 3,500 vibrant colors with quality Benjamin Moore paint. And for the grill masters, they've got you covered with Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, and a range of gas, pellet, and charcoal grills. Stop by the Honey Hole for unique gifts or a treat for yourself. Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful hardware folks.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
Welcome to Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy, your destination for rejuvenation and wellness. We specialize in enhancing your natural beauty with optimizing health and a wide range of services. Our medical weight loss programs, our tailored IV therapy treatments, our expert Botox and filler services, our luxurious facials. We also delve deeper with functional medicine. And don't forget about our hormone therapy services. Visit us today in Durant or Denison and let Magnolia Med Spa and IV Therapy help you look and feel amazing.
A&O Auto Care of Pottsboro provides high-quality auto repair, maintenance, and accessories. A&O Auto Care is family-owned and operated with over 30 years in the automotive repair industry that will take care of all your automotive needs from beginning to end. Business hours Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till noon and 1 p.m. to 5:30. Located at 216 FM 120 in Pottsboro. For more info, visit AOAutoCare.com. That's AOAutoCare.com. A&O Auto Care, where affordability meets quality.
Well, Friday Night Lights didn't turn out like we like for it to, and it doesn't turn out this way very often. We were pretty much dominated by the Palmer Bulldogs as we come into this district showdown between the two leading teams in the district. We were both undefeated coming in. One of us goes home with a loss. The other, here in Palmer, stays undefeated and at the top of the heap in our district. So, Toby, just again, just some thoughts about the game. You've already mentioned some of the things they need to work on. Highlight that once again.
Yeah, just Bobby, we've got to go back to the drawing board a little bit here and not shoot ourselves in the foot, fumbling the ball, that sort of thing. Just go back to the drawing board, get ready for next week, Bobby. They're doing we've got a good team here. There's no doubt about that. Had a little stumbling block tonight. Just put this one behind you. Coach Poe, like he says, it's one game at a time. We can't do anything about the last week. We can't do anything about next week. All we can do about it is this week. And that's what we got to kind of focus on this coming week.
One thing about stumbling blocks is what you do with the stumbling block.
Yeah.
Will this make you better? Will you go back and learn the lessons need to be learned? Or will you get down and let it defeat you for the next week? I think our coaches will do a good job helping them learn the lessons. And it also just sort of an emotional, mental thing. Hey, maybe we're not all that in a bag of chips. Maybe we're not as good as we think we are, and we need to buckle down and play the basics.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for sure. I mean, you, exactly what you're saying. That's a life lesson in general. Is what do you take away from it? Now, like you said, I'm sure our coaches are really good about. Hey, let's the fumble sucked. Missed tackles weren't very good. But hey, this was good. This was good. We executed some things well. Let's build on that. Let's worry about next week. We can't do anything about this week. We should have played better, but we didn't.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative, keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving since 1937. For more information about this great organization that sponsors Pottsboro football, visit gcec.net. And our electrifying play of the game, man, even in a loss, you got some big plays, some things that worked well. Toby, what did we find out tonight?
Man, GCEC electrifying play of the game. I've got to give it to the third quarter, the sort of going towards the end of the game, it's a touchdown where Humphrey, rolls out, got to get, maybe he's trying to make a pass from a pump, fakes it a few times, backs the guys off and runs it in for like a 15-yard touchdown. And, that kind of put us back in the game. We were right there at that point in time. Unfortunately, some other things didn't bounce our way after that, but, man, I've got to call that electrifying play of the game because that gave us a big spark.
Got just inside this pylon on our side of the field, and did a great job getting in the end zone and keeping things alive. We were still in the hunt at that point. So that was your Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative electrifying play of the game. We've still got our star of the game to identify, presented by the Texoma Chevy dealers. We'll be right back with more of our Sherman Chevrolet postgame show right after this.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind: concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation. Keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
Tanglewood Resort invites you to come have a blast or just relax at their new renovated resort on beautiful Lake Texoma. Enjoy fine dining from new menus in their 2 different restaurants. Check out live music every weekend on the all-new outdoor tiki stage. Play trivia on Tuesdays or karaoke on Thursdays. While you're there, take a dip in one of their 3 sparkling pools. There's fun times for everyone at Tanglewood Resort. Book your getaway today at tanglewoodresort.com.
Buffalo Wild Wings inside the Sherman Town Center is your ticket to sports. Catch your favorite teams on one giant screen and 45 50-plus inch TVs with great food, atmosphere, and fun. Join Blazin' Rewards and start earning points on every order that you can use on rewards like free food and more. Open 11 to midnight Sunday through Wednesday and 11 to 1 Thursday through Saturday. Your game is always on at Buffalo Wild Wings inside the Sherman Town Center.
Farmers Insurance, Chad Towery Agency, and Jim Towery with Towery Realty are proud supporters of the Pottsboro Cardinals. Whether you're looking to insure your vehicle, your home, or maybe even looking to upgrade or downsize to a new home, Chad Towery Agency and Towery Realty is your place to go for all your property needs. Let the fine folks and friendly faces of Farmers Insurance, Chad Towery Agency, and Towery Realty help you today. Serving North Texas and specializing in Lake Texoma. Stop in at 682 FM 120 Suite 12 or call 903-786-9004 today. Go Cardinals!
On the football field, you have to cover all the possibilities. With Farmers Insurance, Agent Alex Walston can help you cover all the possibilities in life. The lifelong resident of Pottsboro and a graduate of Pottsboro High School, he can help you with auto, home, renters, life, commercial, boat, motorcycle, and ATV insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, contact Farmers Insurance Agent Alex Walston, 321 West FM 120.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates. Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima and Life Habits of 2021. Products are not available in every state.
You don't have to look far to see the value in an Utter Family Ford deal.
We have plenty of inventory and it's all priced to move.
On our remaining 2023 Ford F-150s, we are offering 1.9% financing for up to 72 months.
Plus, you get $1,000 special retail bonus cash.
Please visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman
or Blake Utter Ford in Denison,
where it's easy to see the Utter Family Ford value.
Back in Palmer, Texas, with the Sherman Chevrolet post-game show. Pottsboro Cardinals went down tonight 55-28, I believe it was. And so got our first L on the records books, and we'll go back and regroup and see what we can do at homecoming next week in Pottsboro. Toby, give us a few scores from our district at least.
Yeah.
People can know how things are going on around
Whitesboro took on our opponent last week of Dallas Madison. It was actually a pretty close game, 35-20. It was closer than that towards the end. Good job by Whitesboro beating Dallas Madison. And Pilot Point beat Dallas A-plus Academy Knights, our opponent for next week. 71-0, Bobby.
Pilot Point was 1-4 or 1-5 coming into the night, and they won 71-0.
Yes, sir.
So then that's our opponent next week, the nothing.
Yep.
Dallas A-plus Academy. That will have the Knights for our homecoming. But for tonight, as we get ready to wrap things up, we need to find out who our Texoma Chevy Dealers player of the game is tonight. And, you know how Toby Flanagan is. He likes these big guys with a whole lot of bulk on them, the line. They fight hard all night long. Toby, who have we landed on tonight?
Man, I've got to give it to Brock Hill tonight, man. He played some Ironman football. That kid's out there both ways, offense and defense. And you got to have a high motor, and being a big guy, you know, that's sometimes tough to do. He did a good job out there tonight. I mean, in a loss, it's kind of hard to pick anybody out individually, right, Bobby?
That's it.
But hey, I noticed him several times tonight, called his name a few times, but I've got to give it to Brock Hill for your Texoma Chevy Dealers player of the game.
Good call for Brock Hill. Every week he's just one of those guys in the trenches and doesn't get a whole lot of recognition, but he's doing the job. And so tonight we give the player of the game to Brock Hill. Congratulations, young man. And so from Palmer, be sure to join us next week as we bring action from Pottsboro, Texas. It's homecoming week. There will be a pep rally on Sunday, usually on Wednesdays. So find out when that pep rally is. I think it's at 6:30 Sunday. 5 o'clock on Sunday.
5:30 for the 5:30 for the tailgating pregame stuff, and 6:30 for the actual pep rally kickoff.
Don't have to worry about rushing home from work. They'll bring the family out. Let's make it a great community event in Pottsboro.
They're going to have hot dogs and all kinds of stuff free for everybody to come on out and enjoy. First 500 people there.
That'll be fun. Sunday night. Let's get together as a community. Pottsboro's a great place to live, great place to do things, and let's do something great Sunday night. Get ready for next Friday. Thank you for joining us tonight as we brought football on Friday night to you from Palmer. We'll see you next week from Pottsboro, Texas. For all the guys here in Palmer making this happen, I'm Bobby Hancock along with Toby Flanagan. See you next week.
Thank you for listening to Pottsboro Cardinal Football. The 2024 Pottsboro Cardinals are presented by the Utter Family of Dealers. Cardinal Athletics are sponsored by A&O Auto Care, Fletcher Ace Hardware, your farmer's insurance agent Alex Walston, and the Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative. Pottsboro football is brought to you by Magnolia Med Spa, Texoma Medical Center, First United Bank of Pottsboro, and your local Texoma Chevy dealers. The Cardinals are sponsored in part by B&B Barbecue, Jeremy Lewis Mortgage, Jeff's Auto Sales, and Buffalo Wild Wings. Also helping to bring you Pottsboro Cardinal football, Blurred Lines Barbershop, Sherman Chevrolet, and Tanglewood Resort. Also sponsoring tonight's game, Warren Cat, Towery Insurance, and Towery Realty. This has been Pottsboro Cardinal Football.